countdown just for G-Force, right? It's G-Force that loves the countdown, isn't it? So.
Oh, I like the music. Yeah. Moving away to that. It's good.
Hello, Matthew. Hello, Terence. Hello, John.
Hello, John.
Oh, it's old school.
Like
It's old school.
for people that don't know, me, Matt, and Tez and John, we were the first ones to podcast all together, weren't we? For about how long did we do it for? Pally Boys, about 6 months, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. 6 or 8 months.
Like
I don't
know.
Yeah, it's almost a year. Almost a year. Yeah.
Crazy times. Crazy.
So it feels like the old team is back. Awesome.
This is our fourth Christmas together.
Yeah. I gotta say, I love your setup, Shabby. I mean, you with the trees and everything. Oh.
I can't wait to get it. October, I started getting it all out and putting it all. I know but I just look. As you know, I love this time of year. So
yes,
giving me strife about it since October. So, but yeah, I can't wait to get them up. I can't wait. So anyway, welcome to episode 128. Is that right?
It's right.
Wow. Yeah.
I checked Tez's first.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Officially, John has been on now 17 times. So
17 times.
Reynolds, you got a while to catch up.
Reynolds on another 5 times to catch up to John.
Yeah, Reynolds have been wanting to beat that.
Yeah. I think it's vintage Dave next, isn't it? Dave's been on a lot as well.
Yeah, Dave. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't talked to VTR Dave in a while. I got to talk to him again too.
Yeah.
He'll be
in a chat.
Gerardo.
Gerard, Dez, how you doing?
Hi, Dez.
Oi! Coughlin's here.
Hey.
Oi.
Kenny's here.
Kenny.
Hello, Kenny.
Force.
Gary.
Jonathan.
Yeah. I hope all these lads in the chat, by the way, besides you, have you all got your decorations up now? Is everybody's house decorated? No.
Well, mine stock was torn apart for the contractors on Monday.
Yeah.
So there's me. Hey, lads, so what we're doing tonight is we're doing our top 5 movies, but they don't have to be Christmas movies. It's movies you traditionally watch around this time of year, you know.
It might have been a film you saw for the first time at Christmas as a kid, isn't it? When you know.
Oh yeah, some of them are.
Yeah, it could be anything.
Or they were just films that every Christmas they were on.
They always repeat them.
Yeah, because Christmas time you were allowed to stay up a bit later when you were a kid, weren't you? So you could watch films that were on a bit later as well. So yeah.
Do you remember? I don't know whether you know about this, John. We had these magazines in England called the Radio Times and TV Times, and I always loved them at Christmas because they were thicker. Do you remember? They were dead.
So like our TV guide over here,
like
right?
A TV
guide.
Christmas, they were always like a bumper edition, and you'd go through it, wouldn't you? Seeing what movies were
circle it. You'd circle it.
Yeah, you'd get the pens out and. What's on the same time as this? And you'd argue what got
clashed. And set your recorder, set your video recorder.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. You would, though. Your dad would go out and buy special cassettes, wouldn't he? Because there'd be stuff on at Christmas that you want to record and all that sort of
stuff. Yeah, I got a pack of cassettes. Yeah.
And you put them in those. Then you put them in those cases that look like books.
Quality.
You're right, mate. You're right.
Yeah.
There was one year. It took us forever to get a VCR. My father used to rent them when we would rent movies. He'd rent movies and the VCR. And one year we finally bought one. And we went around 2 or 3 years having it and arguing over what we were going to record because we could only record that one show and watch something else sometimes. That eventually he was like, fine. And he went out and bought a second VCR. So we had 2 VCRs plugged into the TV so that we could record 2 different things.
Wow. Yeah. That's the way to do it.
You had to give one up. If you wanted to watch like Raiders of the Lost Ark that was on first on TV, and there was E.T. I'll have to wait till next Christmas to record E.T. or something,
Well, the family would argue because we would all want to watch different things, and they would argue over what was going to be recorded. So he eventually bought a second one so we could record 2 things.
Yeah. And it's a shame because that doesn't happen anymore, does it?
No, I said something about the video store as well. He said something that I never even thought, but he said when you went to the video store to rent them, it wasn't necessarily the newest movie. I mean, there was some time to go in to find that, but it was always something that looked good. You'd read the back, wouldn't you? And you'd read what the synopsis is of the story and all that sort of stuff. So I think that's why.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing is, there was, I don't know about your videos, but I mean, like we had a couple we had like a Blockbuster. We also had a couple of mom and pop shops
Yeah,
that were
we
just
did.
shown.
Yeah, with carousels and a wall.
But you would go in. There was one in particular that we would go in, and you would sometimes see the same people from the neighborhood, even though you weren't friends or you didn't know each other. But you would discuss, hey, what'd you see last the other day? Oh, I watched it. Is it good? Yeah, they were like, oh yeah, you got to check this out. So you would discuss in the in the rental place with people you don't even know, just like what movies were good or what was cool or what they watched last week, what you watch, and recommend things. And I miss that interaction.
Yeah, that's fun. Now we just talk about them on social media and
everybody hates it all too.
Everybody hates it all now. Yeah. It's not the same anymore because I don't know what the time scale was like. In England, if something came out of the cinema, we'd have to wait like 3 or 4 years until it came out.
Oh, sometimes it was
on TV, and maybe like a year or a year and a half until it came out.
What year was Star Wars came out? Was it 80 something? It came out first time on TV in the UK. It was 80.
Oh, it was longer than that, wasn't it?
It was 1982.
Was it?
Yeah, I was going to say it was longer than 80. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, could have been 81, and it was on Easter.
Was it Easter?
You
would see it at Christmas, when you always see it.
Yeah.
For a long time, you'd see it, and then.
I think we didn't have a video recorder the first time it was on, but I remember watching it, and then the second time it was I recorded it on the Betamax.
Yeah,
Betamax.
It's funny that David Stevens says this. He said this before in the CSR chat. He said the correct answer is Trading Places. The only thing is, I always remember Jamie Lee Curtis in Trading, not necessarily.
It's funny you say that. Yeah.
That's your Christmas. That's your Christmas bonus, Shabby. That is.
That was a Christmas bonus. I'll definitely get. I was only young when I saw, and I thought, "Good grief, this is awesome."
Good grief! I need to watch more Jamie Curtis films. Are there any other I can watch?
What a figure that girl had. Hello, Rob. How are you, pal?
Hey, Rob.
Cheers, buddy.
Hi, Rob.
Baz is here. Keith's here. Everybody's here. This is awesome. Everybody's turned.
Trading place. That's a good pick, though.
He's a good pick for Christmas.
Yeah.
Hey, Hoppy.
Yeah, I thought no one was going to. I don't think anybody was going to mention Trading Places. There we go.
Yeah.
So here's a question. So our Des says, what defines a Christmas? I think it's like you'll see in our lists, and the nicest thing is I like doing it this way when I don't know what you've picked, because
we might pick the same ones. You don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's just movies that you traditionally. In England, there was always certain movies on every year, weren't there? There was either an Indiana Jones or a Star Wars or a Bomb.
Indiana, usually.
It's what you remember.
Aliens was on lock as well. Yeah, I just remember that being on lock.
Hey, Connor. How are you, pal?
Not very Christmassy, Aliens, but...
a lot of James Bond's movies were always on.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we'll see, Rob. We'll see. Everybody's turned up.
My mum comes in every week now. She's just... I don't want.
Well, at least Shabby's not unlisted it. Shabby's not unlisted it. So yeah.
Instead of hey, I should have said ho ho.
I said to John before we came on. So our size, does the thumbnails for us, and I said I've got a picture of everybody except for John. So I said, all right. So I had a look through, and I saw the picture on your latest stream you did, and you have that big beard. And I thought, oh, I know exactly what we're doing with this. So, good old Simon, brilliant.
Yeah. So when we start it, we'll wait for Tez.
I went up the last time I was up seeing my mom, or it was one of the last couple times I was up seeing my mom, and she said, "You could play Santa Claus," and I was like, "Is that like an insult or a good comment or a bad comment,
you could be it's perfect timing, isn't it?
Where's the Josh?
Or is it the beard?
Anyway,
it's funny how it's all gone gray except for the mustache, and then it's got these two dark bands down the sides,
Viking-ish.
So are you in a race with Rick then? Are you to see who can get the longest? Because Rick's got a bit of an advantage.
Oh, Rick's gone massive.
We'll beat Rick.
Matt, Tez, and John, look who's here.
There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright.
Rolando.
Every time.
Oh dear, it doesn't get old, does it?
I tell you what, when we're doing the CSR episode 426, we'll still be playing Rolando's theme.
Yep.
That's true. That is true. Oh, it's been a few years.
Cookie, 426. How many trees is Shabby gonna have then behind him?
I've only got 4 up at the moment. That's all right. I've got 2 in here. Next year I'm gonna get another one. So I want to cover the whole wall in Christmas trees next year. So I'm going to do that. So,
wow.
But I got 1 in the front room, 1 in the hallway, and 2 in here. So, but I'm
have you got any Hallmark figures hanging in your tree?
Loads of them. Loads of Hallmark figures.
Well, like Optimus Prime. You can get Star Wars.
I'm very jealous again. You can't get those over here, can you? Not easy to get Hallmark figures over here.
They're quite pricey. You can get them, but they're quite pricey.
No, they're only $9.99 over here. $9.98.
They're like 30, 40 quid.
Yeah, they're ridiculous over here.
To show you some of my decorations I've got on my
Oh, sure. Yeah, this is great. Let's do it.
Hang on, I'll show you. I'll show you some of them.
Oh, look out.
Something's just been unplugged.
Yeah.
Right, so if I turn this around, right, so we've got Snoopy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Snoopy, yeah.
Han Solo.
Oh,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, nice mixture.
An astronaut.
Oh yeah, shuttle.
The Big Lebowski.
The Big Lebowski.
In an octopus. I saw an octopus.
Oh, TARDIS. Oh, it's all coming in here. Yeah.
Andy Kane's. Oh, look at this.
Have you got an elf?
You got an elf? Is he on the shelf?
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Elf man.
Elf. I must get one of those elves. I've never got one.
So yeah, loads of
move
Christmas.
around the house, aren't you, and freak people out. Yeah.
Loads of Christmas stuff. I love it. It's just brilliant, isn't it, to get them on?
Yeah, I love it. You can do that. Yeah.
See, Matt, you're not fancy doing that with yours. Getting all your
Well, wife wouldn't let me put that stuff on the tree. So.
Oh no, this is in
Harry Potter.
Yeah,
there's no way my missus
I
is
got
letting
room for it.
Yeah, I've got some Harry Potter figures in the tree. You might be able to sneak a few
put
Star
a bit of tinsel up or something.
A bit of tinsel.
Hi, Jason.
The lottery tomorrow, yeah.
Let's have a look. See who else is here.
Oh yeah, Jason and the Argonauts.
2 weeks. How could Mr. Redmond? I could wait. What are you, John? When you traditionally put all your what is it? Your decorations
when we were young and everything, it was always right after Thanksgiving. That That weekend we would go out and get a tree and we'd start decorating. we had a Lionel train that we put around the tree and then throughout the weeks leading up, when they would, it was kind of funny because like a present would show up under the tree, and then a few days later there'd be 2 presents, and then a few days later there'd be 3. So over the time leading up to Christmas, it would slowly build up.
Really massive.
And then like Christmas Eve, there'd always be 3 or 4 more that popped up that said from Santa. You know, like.
Yeah.
Did you ever pick your own presents or with your wife? Because that's what I do. I give her a list of what I want, or I'll just buy it myself and say it's from her. Is that what you guys do?
In recent years, like with my family, we almost always know what we're getting, because everybody just
you sort of mentioned it quite early on.
Everybody just because it's especially my father, it's very hard to buy for him, so we always have to ask like, what are you looking for this year? You know, like,
what you need, yeah.
But we did find him something that's going to be a total surprise this year. My mom and I, we were going through Home Depot. I was picking up the pegboard when I was up there I put up a pegboard to hang some of the carded figures in the new toy room up there at the house. And we saw a mini fridge that was marked down for the Black Friday sale to like $24 or something. And I was like, that's perfect because it's super small. It can fit under my dad's desk. Because I've heard him a number of times say, I'm sick of having to walk all the way to the kitchen to get a drink. You know, like we're in a small condo and he'll say all the way to the kitchen. It's like 20
in Christmas. It's you don't want to move much, do you? Really, you don't want to move much.
So he could put he could put a sandwich in there. He could put some deviled eggs. He could put a couple cans of soda or his couple like a beer in there, and he'll be
deviled eggs.
He can just reach under the. He loves those eggs, man.
I do.
He'll make like 100 in a batch. He boils them all up, and then he'll
pop them in.
Mr. Redmond has caused controversy at Christmas. I don't know why anyone would waste a VHS tape recording E.T. It's an awful movie, so it is. Wow.
Jonathan has
there's people in the chat for weird years, but sometimes they just say weird stuff.
What's going on with Jonathan?
Yep.
He's getting a bit of it's Christmas.
He hates everything. Although I did hear that Jonathan absolutely loved the new Blue Beetle movie, though.
Did he?
Oh my goodness. That says a lot, doesn't it?
I haven't watched it yet.
No,
not watched it. Not watched it.
Have you seen it, John? Is it any good?
Oh, it's terrible.
I saw it on HBO Max, and I thought, I'll wait till I've watched it. Let me ask you all the question. We know well, and we're all nerdy. What did you think of the latest Doctor Who? It's caused a lot of trouble, hasn't it?
Yeah, my wife said it was terrible and walked away.
Well,
I
sat there with my mum and we watched it, and my mum was like, "Oh, it's a bit far fetched," and I was you can go on about the message.
Oh, it was always
what I always find of Doctor Who. It always disappoints me, even with the new stuff. They just play the music all the way through, and you can't hear the dialogue.
I loved the new movie. I don't know what's wrong with you guys. It was great. I love the aliens.
I'll watch it tomorrow as well. But I always find the new series, you can't hear the dialogue. Literally, the Doctor will be walking down the corridor, and it's like he's walking down the corridor. You don't need music on all the time. You can't hear it.
Hi, Keith. I don't know.
Hiya, Keith. Hey, buddy.
You mean to tell me that people are complaining about one line in the movie? That was one scene, one line. Who gives a shit?
And she was 6'4" once. She's somewhat like she was massive.
Yeah.
And I'm like 15.
I quite like the Meep though. I did like that with the twist.
Really good.
It was cute, and then it was a baddie.
I knew he was going to be evil. He had to be right from the beginning.
Yeah. The lady who does the voice for it is Miriam Margolyes. She was in Harry Potter, and she's Professor Sprout. She is Professor Sprout. She's very well spoken over here, so it was quite good to see.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Did you like it, Shabby? What did you think?
No, I didn't like it. I just thought it was a bit. I
wanted more 60th anniversary. I wanted more reference.
I want more of a. The thing that I've always said it since day one. I understand things have to progress. I understand things have to move on, and the world changes. Of course, I do. But I've always said, and you've probably heard me say it on ZSR 1,000 times. This is a form of escapism. This is a form that you can just forget everything and watch a good story with makeup. And when you put real world stuff into it, it's about a doctor that travels the universe. I don't need to know people's pronouns or.
I guess.
It's just the thing is, and I was saying as well, if this was the woman doctor, we wouldn't. And I just thought there's no need for stuff like this,
I didn't care at all about it because it was one freaking line in the movie.
It
wasn't the whole film. It was one half of a second. 1/2 of a second in a movie does not ruin the whole movie for me. I just don't give a shit, and I moved on.
I think I'm just developing a twitch though, because every time I watch something, my eyes are rolling.
I think it just go back to the old days where they did a story and it was in like 4 or 8 parts.
Story.
Exactly. Trying to squeeze a whole story in 1 hour is just too much, and they should spread it out a little bit more and make it. I know they can't do that nowadays, but that's my feeling. The story should be.
I don't think it was very well written. I mean, it wasn't a great story.
I wish it
was a bit all over the place. To be honest, it's a bit all over the place. I sat there and enjoyed it, but I just couldn't hear him.
Different. I wish it started different because I was surprised just to see him there right from the beginning. I wanted to see, I wanted to see the transformation or whatever. If they did it in the old show, then I wanted to just see it again. You know what I mean? Because
maybe just a little recap.
Yeah, and something. Yeah. But isn't he back for like another movie or two after this? And then they're going to
there's 3 specials apparently. There's 3, so we've seen one. We've got 2 more to go.
You got this, yeah. We got
around Christmas.
Then we got the new guy on the Christmas Day or something. The new
Christmas
guy on.
Day.
Yeah.
Geek Strong says my local movie rental store had a XXX section with Western doors that swung open. And every time the doors could hear someone enter that. Well, how many times did you enter it, G4?
Well, we would crawl underneath. We would just crawl under those doors.
You can't see anything.
When you go in, you go, where are they going? Where are they going? No, you can't go in there. You're not old enough.
Or there was like the video guy had like some under-counter videos.
Yeah,
thank you, mate. Thank you, local hero. That's really nice. Have you got a nice thing to say?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. Wow. It's a Wonderful Life, Sound of Music, Wizard of Oz, Singing in the Rain. They were always on at TV at Christmas. I agree with that. You know, I'd never seen A Wonderful Life till about 3 years ago. I'd never seen it. And I love Christmas movies and all that. And so I thought, you know what? I think we were talking about. I thought, I'll watch it. I loved it. I thought,
it's a great film. Great film.
You know, it was really, really.
I only watched it because I used to watch Gremlins a lot at Christmas, and the mum was when she was chopping in the kitchen, she was watching Wonderful Life on the TV, and I was like, "What is that Christmas movie?"
Yeah,
and then it came on. I was like, "Oh, that's the movie of Gremlins." But yeah, it's fantastic.
Bond, Carry-ons, yeah.
John, talk to Shabby. You can sort out all the grey. Right. If I was grey like John, like a darker grey, I'd keep it. Do you know what I mean? But I don't. I go like one of the bloody Golden Girls. I go white.
White.
That's not my problem. See, look, you started to come in now. I'm started again. So
it's like a skunk. It looks like a skunk.
Like a skunk. Pepe Le Pew.
So, as soon as I'll work it out normal. That's what I wanted to do. Just go like a normal grey, like John's. But
looks like you've been scared out. Like you. The hair colour's gone.
That's brilliant.
Oh dear.
Gerard watches Gerard, he watches Trading Places every Christmas.
Yeah, so it's getting a lot of love. That one. It's getting a lot of love.
Oh, geez. I know, and I don't know what it is. I think it's because I should force myself, and I should sub Shabby, but I'm always one of those things that if you watch me, you watch me. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah.
You should do some shorts. Make some shorts, Shabby, because you like your Instagram.
I've just been telling Matt before this how much work I've got on before Christmas. Yeah. The thing about it is, I really enjoy. I love CSR. It's one of my favorite things to look forward to every Friday, and I love making the videos with my kids. But I'm not in a position where I can do it all the time. And I don't think I'd enjoy it if I made them every day. Or just in a live.
No, but you can do it. You can do it. You make shorts on. You make your reels on Instagram, because that takes the same amount of time to make a short on.
Yeah.
I made one in bed last night.
But you're cool at him. I'm not a tech savvy person.
It took me like 5 minutes, and then it's got maybe 500 views, and it's like wow.
I think that's what I said. Was it Dino was saying? He got 600 subs, didn't he, for like one short?
What?
So
I haven't got it anymore.
Yeah.
Finally gives away that bloody shuttle. He's giving it away. He does deserve it. Bloody Landon goes on everybody's done. He so supportive.
Yeah.
My adverts on there. I tell you what, that Sue got his money worth out of that Just for Shabby advert, though, didn't he? Bloody
he did, yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, it's pretty nippy, isn't it? It's pretty nippy in the UK. So
my car wouldn't start the other day.
Jonathan t-shirts. Look at this. I'm loving it.
You got further up north now, Tez, isn't it? You have to get. That's the thing, isn't it? Up north, it's a bit.
My car's been out there. I've not been out in it today, but it's just a block of ice. Yeah.
You got any snow up near you, Tez? Got any snow near you?
No, apparently no.
It's on the east coast, isn't it?
It's coming soon, apparently.
Yeah, It snowed yesterday in Bournemouth, first time in a long time. Just a little bit of flurry.
Hey, John, how's your martial arts moves? You ready? Let's just get down here a bit, and then we'll start. Definitely.
We better.
Yeah, they definitely are serious business. I love it, putting your tree up and making it. But like I said, I think Jen won't let me touch the one in the front room. It's always nice and posh. But with mine, it's like I get all my decorations, just throw them on the tree.
Is it the 80s Christmas tree?
Is it a white tree, Shabby, in your front room? Because you're white. It's all white, isn't it? All stuff in your.
It's actually a frosted tree where it's got
frosted.
Yeah,
it's kind of white. Yeah, it's
the
frosted.
thing
Oh,
is,
you have to hoover up just to get the vacuum out.
more just to get the frost on it, and I'm like, why don't you just get one and get the fake? And honestly, the look I got, I'll just shut up and let her do what she wants.
I don't think we are starting to do ours until about the 11th of December, so we've got a while off yet, a couple of weeks.
Yeah, and I think we get my mum's down next on Monday. I think we're going to go for it. Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
you know what? GeForce. What I probably would have done was done everything I possibly could to somehow get myself alone in that room, and I would have moved 2 of the ornaments, like swapped them, just to see how long it would take to realize. Jen will be like, "Wait a minute, something's not right here."
You're right there, Kieran.
Alternate the color coordinate.
Yeah. Jen might have thought you were grabbing her curly, but that was funny last week with that curly whirly on it.
Don't mention the curly whirly.
I'm going to an office party in a tower block tomorrow. Well,
that's the making. Is Bruce Willis there to save you?
Yeah. Make sure you got your shoes on. Get on
the 31st floor.
Yeah.
I reckon our decks will go up mid-December. I did open the first of my Droid Factory advert calendar today, however. Nice.
Ooh, nice one, Dave.
Oh, yeah. Get that from Disney Shop, can't you, or something? Yeah.
Hello, Nicole.
Is there a new Nicole piece? I got to ask, is there a new droid piece every day? So do you get like 5 or 6 droids when you're done?
I think so, yeah. You get like Christmas Eve droids, don't you? You get little bits in there, like antlers and then legs and then bodies, and build a few.
So you build a droid.
You build a couple of droids, not just one. I think you get a few.
That's pretty cool.
Nicole, is your Christmas decorations up?
Yeah.
Nicole! I think I'll try hard. Let's have a look.
Nicole.
Yeah, the guys are coming up with stuff that I didn't even think about to put on my list that I would have. You know, it's like Jingle All the Way is a good one with Arnold, right?
Yeah.
See, our desk goes for Home Alone, National Lampoon's Christmas Movie,
Home Alone,
Scrooge.
Yeah. Would you say Planes, Trains and Automobiles is more of a Thanksgiving movie or a Christmas movie?
It is. You're right. They did. They are going to Thanksgiving, but it is a good one to watch this time.
Yeah, because in the UK we don't know, do we? So
it's Groundhog Day set in February, but it's that's always about the Christmas movie.
Those aren't pillows. Those aren't pillows.
Yeah.
I watched Martin's Sandown video. I liked it at the end when he was in his car laughing. You know, he didn't know what to say. I thought
he's doing his retakes. He was a bit.
It's funny as well because he said in it, "Oh, my camera's acting up a bit," and I thought that's us every week. That's us every week. It was a good video. Oh, Bugsy Malone. I haven't seen that movie. Is that the one with all the kids? My name is.
Yeah, they're peddling in the cars, aren't they?
Yeah, custard pies.
And it was custard pies. That was it for the guns.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Wow, everybody's here. Brilliant. See what happens when we get John on. See what happens. Everybody's up.
It's a fun now.
I forgot about the Christmas Masters of the Universe one too. That one's a good Christmas movie.
For the honor of love. I love that movie. Love it.
Sorry. Just a bit.
Great film. DTM's here.
Hey.
Don't forget to Beep the Meat was created years ago from Doctor Who comic strips, so the new one, New Who, didn't come up with him. All right, so it's an original thing, that Meep, is it?
Yeah, I was reading into that.
Yeah.
You watched it. Not sure about the Sonic. Why was some of the Sonic screwdriver?
It can do all sorts. You can make
doing everything. It was making shields and doing a bit
like
too
the Force.
much.
Like the Force.
Yeah, it was doing a bit too much. Yeah,
been a bit too much.
Yeah, take away the Sonic screwdriver, I think.
So we were back from comic in 1978. I used to get the Tom Baker comics years ago, but you used to get transfers and stuff.
That's absolutely brilliant. Right, so should we start?
Go for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is ZSR's plus John, who's an honorary ZSR. Let's be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
It's
This
been
is
on the most.
our. Hang on a minute. What am I doing?
Get your video right. Get it right.
I'll get my video right. Right,
Yeah.
let's just take that off.
No Kelly Riley videos.
Yeah.
Hey, shall we go? Are we doing honorable mention first?
Got honorable mention first, but this is our top 5 ZSR Christmas movies.
What's wrong with my head? That thing looked like a.
Tez, you look a bit like Peter in that picture, like that, with the kind of. I thought it was Peter at first. Why is Peter in the thumbnail? And then it's Tez.
So, like we discussed, we're not doing Christmas movies per se. It's Christmas movies at this. So, Matt, we'll start with you. Matt. What's your honorable mention?
Okay, let's get on the pit. Oh, I should have had this ready, shouldn't I? Apologies, everyone. Not very good at this.
Was I supposed to find pictures?
No, you can just tell us if you want. I'm not bothered.
Oh, okay.
It's not working. Come on. Hang on. Sorry, everyone. There we go. There we go.
The Blues Brothers. Oh my God, man.
Oh, there you go, Batman.
Oh yeah, the same.
Yeah, Batman Returns is my
Batman
honourable
Returns.
mention.
Now,
There
Batman
we go.
Returns was set at Christmas, or this
Yes.
is,
Yeah, it's very Christmassy. There's a big tree in it. The
Yeah.
certain woman falls into it, and bats all come out of it. And there's a Christmas presents. So that's my honorary member.
I did think about that one actually. I did think about shall I choose that one? But yeah. That is a good one. Oh, we've moved round.
right. John, your honourable mention, please, sir.
Well, it's funny that you chose that image for the thumbnail because Elf is my honorable mention.
Oh, we go.
It is
Great
it took me the longest time before I actually saw that movie because I was in a phase in my life where I didn't like the type of humor that he does,
Yeah.
But eventually he grew on me and I saw Elf and I was like, this is a brilliant movie. My roommate and his girlfriend at the time absolutely loved it and they'd watch it every year. So when they watched it that year, I sat down and watched it with them and we had a blast. I was laughing the whole time. So it became a new modern tradition to watch that movie every year.
it is now, isn't it? It is.
Yeah.
It is.
No, it's a modern classic, isn't it?
Get a bit of James Caan in it, don't
Yeah,
you?
James. Yeah.
And
what she's
Mr.
called,
and Deitch as well.
Deschanel.
Peter Deitch. Yeah.
Yeah, Peter.
Yeah,
This
he's-
is Zoe
he's-
Deschanel, yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, it's a great movie, Elfie.
Yeah.
What,
I
it's
don't
a
think I
great
saw it.
movie,
I
New York.
don't think I
It's
saw it
great
till a while
stuff,
after.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Right, Tez, what's your honourable mentions?
Here we go. Well, it's actually been mentioned quite a few times already, so I didn't expect it. I thought it was being sort of like, oh, no one will mention this.
Don't mention
Can you see
this.
that?
Oh, there we go.
See, I
Yeah.
completely forgot until
Experience.
David said it this morning. I completely forgot about it. But
No,
even
it was.
me too.
I think it was one of the sort of movies when it came on TV, it was like one of the. We were recording that, and it was kind of like every time I watched it, even in the summer, it reminded me of Christmas.
Just Dan Aykroyd is great, isn't he?
And I think it wasn't Eddie Murphy's first big role, wasn't it? Before 48 Hours and all that.
48
kind of
hours, wasn't it? Then he did. Is it
Was-
this one? Then he?
Was this really before 48 Hours? Because that was a huge one, yeah.
I think it was. This is 82, but I don't know. I think they came out the sort of same year, didn't they? So
Might
you
have
know, he
been
was
around
only
the-
19, Eddie Murphy, when he made 48 Hours. 19, that's all he was.
19.
You forget, don't you, how young he actually
Roxanne.
He looked older than that, didn't he?
Wow, yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Great.
So there we go. There's my honourable mention. There we go.
Right, my honourable mention. Connor, I think, said it before, and this is my honourable mention.
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Someone's got to get a bit of Star Wars in.
And it's-
Well, I think I don't know whether it's because of the Hoth scene, so it all is still.
Yeah,
It feels
yeah.
like, but out of all my Christmas Star Wars movies, this is the one I always watch at Christmas. I just love Empire Strikes Back at Christmas. I mean, it's funny because we can watch this whenever, but it's like a tradition to watch.
I know what you mean. It's more, And you associate Empire. You maybe got the AT-AT for Christmas, or you got a Snowtrooper. You know, when you're a kid, you get the Empire figures for Christmas in 1980, 81.
Bit snowy, bit brisk.
That's a lot of other people are saying. I love the 1970 version musical of Scrooge with Albert Finney. You know, I watched last night the Christmas Carol Muppets version with my son.
Oh,
I've never seen it. Shabby Le Pew.
Yeah, Shabby.
Shabby Le Pew. Hi, Scott. How are you, pal?
Scott.
Good to see Scotty boy here. Got it early for Scott, innit?
Yeah, John Shabby has not seen Halloween. He's not seen Halloween.
Never seen any of them. No,
Never watched Halloween.
Well, Shabby, you don't really like a lot of the horror movies, do you?
Horror movies, yeah.
I watch them.
So,
like I said, it took me till last year to watch all the bloody alien movies.
He's not seen the Warriors either, John. He's not seen the Warriors.
Wow.
He's not seen the Warriors.
It is great to see John on the street.
Hey,
it's like an old reunion.
There's some 70s classics Shabby's got to catch up on.
Yeah.
Home Alone. Oh man, how did you forget about Home Alone? Yeah, that's amazing. Santa Claus movie, Polar Express.
Yeah.
The Christmas Story is a good one, you know.
Yeah.
I've never seen the Christmas Story.
No, I've never seen it either. Never seen it.
It's I don't think it's shown in the
It's never
UK.
shown on TV over here, is it? Never been shown on TV over here. I've never seen it. No.
Very good, Kieran. Very good.
Very weird.
Right. Anyone got any other honourable mentions before we move on?
Well, my other honourable mention was E.T. You know, even though Jonathan and those guys shot it down. They shot it because I feel like it was also on TV a lot when we were kids. So during the holidays, so we would always just end up watching it. So
short weather's down here, mate. Yeah. And what about you, Tez? You had a couple, didn't you?
Well, I've let me show. I'll probably. Well, it's not. This was going to be like everybody's first choice or something. So let me share this one. There we go. Get it out of the way. It's not going to show, is it? Get it out of the way.
Let's have a look.
Die Hard.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, it could be a number one, really, couldn't it? It could be number one. Oh, you can see all the other options down there, but don't look at the bottom ones.
You have to say this is a Christmas because it's set on Christmas Eve, isn't it?
Oh, that's just rude.
Is it actual Christmas Eve night party? So?
Yeah, I think they are at a Christmas party. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's Merry Christmas, and he gets kisses from California. Welcome to California. Yeah. I mean, it is, isn't it? And you can get a calendar with, Hans Gruber falling off Nakatomi Plaza.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, you can move his body.
Yeah, you can get it. So Die Hard. There we go.
Trading Places. David's got what's 007 on Her Majesty's Secret Service?
Yeah, George Lazenby one. That's
George Lazenby one, isn't it? Yeah.
Jingle All the Way, Elf, Star Trek.
Good one, David. Good one, David. Yeah.
Yeah.
This never happened to the other guy.
Wait, 4 is the Voyage Home. Yeah, with the
whales. Yeah,
they look for the nuclear vessels.
Nuclear vessels. Yeah.
There you go. It's a new droid piece every day, John. You get about 5 droids in all, 3 R units, 1 BB unit, and a gonk droid. What all in? Is it Lego? Is that what it is?
No. It's the Droid Factory stuff. He said
Disney. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It is. Yeah. You get it in a brown box. Looks like the sound cooler. Yeah.
Oh, you do. Wow.
Let's have a look what it looks like this week.
Is it because
talking about yourself?
Yeah, it's been screwed together now. It's a bit better. Yeah.
Look at that. There's no gap or anything.
There's a little bit of a gap down the bottom here, but yeah.
Right, Matt, you ready for your number 5?
Everyone can rest in peace. So
were they really complaining about the gap? Who cares?
The height they're saying. I mean, I said it's two different.
Oh, geez.
Two different. Yeah, geez. People got better things to worry about. I mean,
not as if there's anything pressing happening in the world.
Well, apparently
that was on level.
Yeah.
Right, Matt, you're number 5.
Oh yes,
Home Alone.
Gotta be.
Yes, gotta be. My wife hates watching this, but I love watching this just to upset her because she hates this project.
How can you hate Home Alone?
She hates Macaulay Culkin. A lot of people do, and I
hate him. He's a little. How can you hate a little child?
Yeah, and he's great. Yeah, and I just love this. How many times you watch this? There's them two guys getting the life beaten out of them, isn't it? And then
just like,
you feel it every time when those paints swing down and hit him. And,
or when he slips on the ice and just bam.
Yeah.
Well, my favourite bit is the spider on Daniel Stern's face where he screams like a girl. That gets me every time, man.
Great, I love it.
He's just full of one-liners. That film all the way through.
Your horse's ass.
He's using what's it called? The walkie-talkie, whatever it's called, talkie-walkie. I don't know what it's called. They actually released it, didn't they? The actual
talk boy.
It's
Talk boy.
That was it.
Home Alone 2. That's incredible.
Yeah, when he uses the footage in it, and he just, especially in like Home Alone 2, when he gets is it Tim Curry? He chases him out the hotel room.
Yeah, you filthy animal.
Yeah, filthy animal. Yeah.
You got 10 seconds to get out.
You've been smooching with Mo.
Great. No, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
The elf on the shelf still needs a bit of work, Des. The shelf on the left still needs a bit of work.
Nothing's happening.
Oh, look at George. He's off till New Year now.
Wow, that's a very good holiday. Very good holiday.
Yeah, the pedal cars were awesome.
Yeah, pedal
you never
cars.
see them come up, do you? Because usually, you find stuff for movie, but I've never seen someone find a pedal car or do. I'll have to have a look at that.
It's been a long time. Yeah.
They must have all got destroyed.
First time I watched it last night, Muppets Christmas. I've never seen it before.
You've never seen? Wow.
My son's got into Muppets. He saw my Lego Muppet set here and he got into it, so we watched it last night. It was awesome. I loved it. Yeah, I thought that was great.
Season 2, but you enjoy, yes.
Yeah. Critical Eye. Scrooge is up there too. John, what is your number 5, my friend?
I'm putting in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the one with the puppets.
The 60s one.
Yeah, with the Island of Misfit Toys,
Yeah.
I always loved it when they got to the island. The Misfit Toys were my favorite part of the movie, and I will watch the movie just for that part, anticipating when it's coming. And the snowman and the Santa Claus and the little bouncing pop-up wind-up thing,
Yeah. I had a wreath of it, John. A really nice of Rudolph the Red, 1963, I think it was. It had all the characters, it all lit up. But remember that time a couple of years back when I'd left all my Christmas stuff and they got rid of it all? It was in there, and I thought, that was one of the killers for me.
Is it an stop motion, John, or is it?
Yeah, it's like a stop motion animated thing.
Yeah, I think you mentioned it a few Christmases ago, and I went away on YouTube and sort of researched it, and it was like, I could see what you mean. Yeah,
it was just something that, like, I remember as a kid. This was the bunch. Okay, this was the whole thing. When we were kids, we would just sit there and be like, "It's that time of year, Mom. Can we watch the Peanuts, like the Great Pumpkin?" And then we got the Thanksgiving special, and then we got all the Christmas ones.
Yeah,
and we would just be like chattering to watch these things, and we'd have to stay up. Some of them were like, they're gonna play at 8:00. We get to stay up till 8 and watch this.
Brilliant. Coughlin's got a good one here. The animated Lion Witch of the. It's been years since I've seen that.
Yeah.
Was it done in the same animation style as the Lord of the Rings one? It was that sort of style one.
No, that was Gerald Dunning who worked on Yellow Submarine as well.
Then we have the BBC. Then we have the BBC released it as well, didn't they? As a series, we had the BBC. Did it? Was it BBC? Lion Witch in the Wardrobe. There's
the
late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, the big animatronic lion.
Yeah, and then we've had the films as well, haven't we?
The films.
So, yeah,
they're doing a new one, aren't they? Aren't they doing that? Oh no, it's the Percy Jackson ones.
Percy Jackson stuff,
Yeah.
isn't it? They keep bringing that out, don't they?
I thought it was the Lion. They never properly finished the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, like that whole series.
No,
they always start it. They always start it, and then they never end it. You know, it's
people because it's a big gap, isn't
Prince
it?
Caspian, wasn't
Yeah.
Prince Caspian.
Yeah.
Does anyone get that? I'm a Tam from Still. I remember Still Game, but it's been
Still Game. I love Still Game. Yeah, Tam.
Still Game.
Still Game. Yeah, it's on BBC. It was a Scottish comedy. It's the two guys from. Is it? What were they in? Was it Absolutely, wasn't it? They were in that.
Oh yeah, Still
Game. They were playing the two old guys that live in the.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Batman Returns is a great shout out. Matt R. David says. Brilliant.
Thank you, David. Yeah.
Andy says, "Hi, Andy. Elf on a shelf. No thanks. I want a Terrence on a terrace, a Matt in a flat, or a John in a John."
Hi, Andy.
That's good.
Brilliant. Great, Luke. Right, who's next? John's just gone, so it's Tez. You're
It's
number
me.
5.
All right. Well, it was literally. Oh God, hold on a minute. Literally just
Did show all of them to all of us already. So
yeah, I know, but yeah. Here we go. I'll go for. You won't see this. You won't see my other selections now. Hopefully, it was just mentioned. There we go. The animated Lion.
There we go.
Yeah. Although I think it was only. It used to. The first time I remember watching it was at Christmas, but for some reason I expected it to be on every Christmas. But then sometimes they used to show on Easter break. But I used to get upset when the snow melted. It wasn't. The snow all melted and the spring came. And it's not a Christmas. I preferred it when the snow was there. It's not a Christmas movie anymore.
Was this a 70s movie though, Tez?
1979. I've actually watched it quite recently, and it's a bit crap. Yeah, but it captured my imagination as a kid. Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's
Would you like to know Georgie's number 5? Is Muppets Christmas Carol, and she's got Love Actually.
Yeah.
That's a big look at Love Actually.
You like Love Actually?
It's all right. It's all right.
Is that the one with Hugh Grant? Oh, yeah, it was with Martina Cutchins at the time.
Yeah, Hugh Grant's a Prime Minister. It's quite funny, isn't it? Liam Neeson.
It's quite funny. It's quite, it's a.
And then from The Walking Dead, Andrew Lincoln from The Walking Dead.
Egg. He was used to call him Egg.
Egg. I loved This Life, Matt.
I loved it. Loved it, man. I used to watch that all the time.
Santa Claus the movie, Miracle on 34th Street.
Yeah.
Wow.
I remember Miracle on 34th is a good one. That's a good classic.
Is it what the David Attenborough? Is it not David? Richard Attenborough.
It's the black and white version as well.
Yeah.
Well, it was funny that she picked that as a number 5 because my number 5. Has to be. I love this movie at Christmas.
Yeah.
I think one of my favourite parts is when they're all in the theatre singing "Hi ho, hi ho." They've not gone back to making a live action Gremlins. To me, is unheard of.
Well, they were supposed to.
That other movie was so bad; it still has a stain on it.
Oh,
the one in the what was it in the big building?
I love the new batch. The new batch.
Yeah,
I like it, but
the second one. It's great.
Yeah. I don't know
It's
what it is.
the
It's all I think it was just American movies with all the snow and all the
And they filmed it at the same place as it's the same town as Back to the Future, wasn't it?
Yeah,
really?
It's the same little, but yeah.
Oh, the bit in the Hollywood in Universal where they like the backdrop where they filmed.
Yeah, that square bit.
The clock tower.
Clock tower and all that.
Sunnyvale's clock tower is the same place, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shabby. I have bloody no chance.
Hey.
No way, Jose.
I nearly had that one.
Great Christmas movie, Georgie, especially Miracle on 34. Yeah, I like that film. I like it a lot.
Yeah. Biker.
George has gone for Beverly Hills Cop that he watches at Christmas.
Yeah.
I watched Beverly Hills Cop 2 last night. It was on TV. I was watching that.
Yeah.
Hello, mate. Oh, this guy
Hey,
had me
Batmando.
on. This is my challenger on Seriously Star Wars when we did his.
Mando.
And he absolutely battered me.
Battered you.
I was about 3 points behind, so I went right. I'm gonna. You have this rule.
It's nice to see someone actually stop you from cheating and win.
Well, no, I didn't cheat. Well, luckily, the funniest thing is, I was in Ollie's the day before, and the book that he uses to do it was in Ollie's, and I thought, should I just buy it and cheat? But I thought, no, I can't. But I didn't do it.
Well,
but anyway, I was 3 points behind, and they have this thing of all or nothing. So I just did it all or nothing, and then I went down to 1 point. I got battered. It was like me being on John's Jeopardy. I got battered on that too.
Oh,
well, that was fixed, man. I was on with that Joseph Michael, and my God, I don't think that guy ever leaves his house. He must sit next to he knew everything. You know, what was the color of Conan's socks? Green. I was like, what the fuck? But it's good to see you, Batman. It's nice to see you in here.
Yeah, Batman.
Awesome.
One of the guys put up Lethal Weapon. I forgot about that one. That's a good.
That is a Christmas movie, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's a
Christmas
Christmas movie.
I remember. Was it say Christmas Lethal Weapon?
Yeah,
because the trees at the beginning,
The
the
first one,
Christmas trees. Yeah,
He's having a fight in the Christmas trees.
Yeah, the drug
I
dealer.
can't remember one Lethal Weapon movie. Cannot remember.
Oh, we got to watch them as well,
They're
Shabby.
good.
Yeah, we gotta get
One
them
and two are my favourite.
Delvian's here. Hi, Delvian. Thanks for
Delvian,
coming,
see.
buddy. Yeah, this is what I mean.
Christmas definition.
Oh, there's thousands of Christmas movies, but it's what you watch at Christmas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what you
yeah,
watch.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the funniest thing is, we've all picked some stuff tonight. We've all said, "Yeah, that's worth watching." At Christmas.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. There we go.
Never seen it, Scott. Never seen it.
One to add to the list, Shabby.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. Secret Service is good. But Rolando says, Delvia, Merry Christmas, DSR. Good to see you, John. Like the good old days. It is VTR. That's what
It is, Dave.
It is VCR, yeah.
Wouldn't be Christmas without Johnny, or would it? It wouldn't be Christmas without
You have to
John.
finish it. You've got to finish it off, yeah.
And I got a new hat for Christmas, so we're all
It's
good.
going mad.
Make it big so we can see this hat, John. There you go.
I actually got two new hats. Look at this other one I picked up.
You look like
no.
a Scottish
Oh,
Santa.
my.
no.
Oh, he's got a bell on it. Oh, no.
So there'll be a couple new hats debuting this
You
Christmas.
can hear John come in from miles away. Yeah.
I hope we still talk about the hat there, Matt. So
I tried to slip that one in. I slipped that one in. Yeah.
that's what I heard. That's why it was coming to
Oh, you
brilliant. Good list, George. Yeah, George has got good. Everyone's got some good lists so far. What's Rob's honourable mention?
Rambo.
Rambo.
There you go. Yeah.
Very
watched it at
Christmassy.
Christmas.
Very Christmassy. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
But it is Christmas. It is Christmas in Rambo.
It's wintry, isn't it?
It's in the police in the police station. They've got Christmas trees on the cop's desk.
You sure?
Yeah, they
are.
are. Yeah, it's around Christmas. It's just after Thanksgiving.
There we go.
Reynolds has put his foot down. Die Hard is the best.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, he's put his foot down there.
Very good, very good.
Luke, it is a great film. So is Lethal Weapon. I just can't remember any Lethal Weapon. I remember the part where he's on the toilet and they were going to blow the toilet up.
The bomb, yeah.
Was that the first one?
Yeah.
Second
Rod, you're not going to
I don't remember anything about the first. I remember him knocking his shoulder out as well, and he smacked it against the wall.
That's the second one. That's the second one.
I've got the box set.
Have I ever seen Lethal Weapon then?
You probably
You've only seen the second one?
Sounds like it. Yeah.
Oh, Singing in the Rain is a classic.
See, I remember because I think it was the third movie was the first time we had ever seen Jet Li in a movie.
Oh,
and we were like, holy crap. And it just sent us down a rabbit hole going to the
in Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
In the third one.
I think it was part 3.
Is it 3 or 4?
Four.
Was it
the fourth one? Okay. But I remember we went to the video store. We got all these other Jet Li like kung fu movies. It sent us down like a Jet Li rabbit hole. We were like, this guy's awesome.
Yeah.
Des T says, Luke, are you sitting down? He's never seen that. See, now that evens me out.
Oh, Des.
It's the perfect movie. Die Hard is a perfect movie.
Shabby, shut it down. Des has to go
kick him out. Des out.
This Christmas Eve, Sunday, get it out or rent it or whatever.
We'll finish now. We'll come back when Des watches.
Yeah.
Come back. We'll wait.
What's so tiring? Do yourself a favour and watch Christmas Story. Best Christmas movie ever.
Oh,
Jonathan's Home Alone. Right, Matt, you're number 4, Bubba.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh, I've got to click on it.
Yeah, I agree with that, Scott. Awesome film.
Yeah.
Windows. Here we go. It's a bit obvious.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, yeah. See, I might.
Merry New Year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot how she does it now, but it probably upset some people.
Swedes.
Sweden.
Yeah.
She got milk things or a milk.
she got what, Matt? She got what?
She got
Who
a
does?
big backpack in it. I thought she had some.
Yeah.
She had some like one of those milking buckets.
Let's ask this chat. Matt wants to know: does she have big milk things?
Big milkers.
Yeah. Jugs.
Oh, you said it, Tez, not me.
Yeah.
Oh. Of all the pictures you could have got for Trading Places, or you get
Right.
that one, Matt. That's
Yeah.
I
not
know
bad.
it's great, isn't it? It's just that he's dressed as a priest, and
It's
They-
Damon Elliott. Yeah,
you
Damon
forget
Elliott.
you forget he's the butler, isn't he? He's the butler.
Yeah.
Like this with that big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And the guys like, there's something dodgy going on here.
What was
Yeah.
the movie you saw both again? They were homeless and he gave them some money to be back in business. What movie was that? There was a small little cameo for the two old blokes from Trading Places.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
it was.
that's coming to America.
Yeah,
That's
it
coming
was
to America.
That was a great
Randolph are back in business. The two tramps over the,
Yeah.
the fire bucket.
Yeah,
Come on, Mortimer, we're back in business.
yeah. Yeah, of course, the other guy was in Cocoon as well, wasn't he? One of the guys was in Cocoon. So
Trading Places is a classic, great movie.
yes.
Coughlin's top 5. The Sure Thing. What's The Sure Thing?
Oh, that's
is that a surf film? Is that a surf film?
That's ice hockey. Is it the ice hockey one? Or they go into space? That's the right stuff.
That's the
The
right.
Sure Thing. Do you know that, John? The Sure Thing.
Is that a John Cusack movie?
Yeah, that wasn't it? Or if it wasn't him, it was in that same vein as one of those. Yeah,
Is it a John Cusack movie?
that's what I mean. If it's
Yeah.
not it's not.
Like better off dead and One Crazy
Yeah.
Summer. It's that
If
kind
it's
of like,
not, if it's not his film, it's one that's very much like that stuff.
Yeah. John
Yeah.
Cusack films. Mine's always Gross Point Blank is my
Gross
favorite.
Point
Oh,
I
John
do like-
Cusack, The Sure Thing. Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's
I love
Gross
John
Point Blank.
Blank.
Is my
John
favorite.
Cusack movies.
Dan Aykroyd's in it as well, and he goes back to his hometown. Then his school is great. I love that film. I've got it
When
on.
Harry Met Sally, great film. Lethal Weapon. I've got to watch Lethal Weapon. I just don't
Lethal
remember
Weapon.
it at all.
Yeah, there you go, Shabby. You got a load to do. You got a load to catch up
Trading
with.
Places.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved When Harry Met Sally. That was a good movie.
Yeah, it is.
Scott,
It's,
watch that
it's,
Violent. Yeah, it's come out of Rear Violent Night. And it, John, we'll have to watch that.
I still haven't watched it yet. No.
Oh.
No.
Hey, Darren, I remember watching
Mel Gibson's done one as well as Santa Claus, and he gets hired by the government, doesn't he, to take people out because he can travel all around the world.
Yeah.
On the, it's a kind of, and some kid doesn't get a present from him, so he sends a hitman to take out Santa Claus, who's Mel Gibson. I think it's Goggins. It's the guy Goggins. So he's the hitman in it. I haven't seen it yet. I've got to try and find and watch it.
We're nearly up to 60 people in the chat. So once again, me, Matt, Tez, and
Wow.
John, we appreciate you all coming in. Honestly, every week you do it. Every week you
Thank you,
support.
everyone.
So thanks,
Thank
everyone. We appreciate that. So Darren said, I remember watching Flash on Christmas Eve. I love that movie. She was my first crush. You all know this. Princess Aurora.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Someone getting a cardboard cutout. Get someone getting a cardboard cutout.
She was beautiful. There's two girls that take my breath away on her and Spock's new wife in Strange News.
I'm saying this. Seem to be saying this every week.
Yeah.
Father, no, not the ball worms.
Yeah.
Talk Boy, that's what it was. Yeah, you're
Talk
exactly
Boy.
right, mate.
Yeah. They did re-release them, didn't they? With Macaulay Culkin on the box, didn't they? Yeah.
Well, Darren's up on the naughty list as well with Des. We've got Des not seen. Darren not seen Home Alone.
What are you watching at Christmas?
What's wrong with these people?
I don't. Tez, I have no idea. I don't know what. I don't know what. I mean, you can understand Matt not watching Blues Brothers, fair enough, but not watching Home Alone.
Not watching Die Hard.
Yeah, that's
not watching Die Hard.
How can you not? It's on a lot. I'm quite a few times a year, randomly on TV, isn't it? Just
yeah.
Love watching the snowman. We're walking in there.
I like the Santa Claus one. I do. I like the other one, the Santa Claus one, where he goes.
Oh
on
yeah, the
holiday.
Santa Claus holiday.
He goes
yeah.
on holiday and then has to get ready for the yeah.
Oh, is this what it is? Rob's saying here, Fat Man with Mel Gibson, not bad. Is that the one, Matt?
Yeah, Fat Man. That's it.
Fat
The
Man.
Fat Man.
Someone else
Yeah,
said that. I think Jonathan said it as well, Fat Man. So that's what it is.
yeah.
Right,
I want
okay.
to watch it. Yeah, I've not watched it yet. I like Mel Gibson anyway, so.
Yeah, they're making Leaf Weapon 5, aren't they? They're doing Leaf Weapon 5.
Yeah, see, well, going off from that, you've seen the new Mad Max trailer come out today for Osa. Haven't seen that?
Ooh.
No, I haven't seen the trailer. Si put a picture up of it, but I haven't seen it.
Oh,
see
you
a
gotta
picture
watch
of it, but I've
it.
not seen
It
it.
looks amazing. Yeah, it looks
Oh, that's
absolutely
beautiful.
amazing.
We have a
So-
public service announcement from Chippo.
Oh,
Right. I'm not-
pain in the ass.
My
but
arse
let's
is
go from
shelf
the
away.
right. It's different level.
Yeah, that,
It is a different because it's a different make. It's two different manufacturers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two different
So-
mates, Chippo. Chippo, two different mates.
Yeah, I'm not bothered. I'm happy with it.
No.
So,
I'm not
just
bothered.
see Hot
He says
Wheels.
I'm not.
No one knows.
yeah, see the Hot Toys over here, but
Mm.
John's seen them, but I've got to wait for the video.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not a snitch. It was Jonathan at ACT.
Yeah, no,
Oh, yeah.
Jonathan and
Oh,
David.
these lads are
Oh, David.
That side's lower anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
I just noticed that. I was like, wait till they notice the one over there is a little bit
Yeah.
lower.
I know that one's
Yeah.
been there forever. This one.
Yeah.
So-
Let's just get it out of the way now. Let's have a look.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah, that looks level on the right. That's all
Yeah.
right.
yeah, that's a little tiny
awesome.
bit, but I'm not bothered. And that one's just
Yeah.
a bit over there. Yeah. So
Matt, can you
Picking
turn your
apart your
camera around and show
display,
what your
yeah,
outfits look like? They look,
really.
you showed
no,
you-
I'm not, no, you got to wait for the video when I do.
Oh, you're
the
making a video? Wait till you see what
I
it
will
looks
do a
like.
video showing all
Yeah,
the
then
cameras.
people will
Like,
shut up about your shelves. They will.
Yeah, it
They
looks
will.
good. Looks really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. I spent a few days yesterday. Well, the other day just rearranging them and putting them in groups, and yeah. So
Why does Jonathan hate ET? Why?
I
don't-
know he's such a
It's not-
good-looking
it's not-
little alien. He's nice.
really.
Yeah, it's
He
fantastic.
levitates.
Spielberg's his best. 80s best, isn't it?
He levitates classic Kenner Star Wars figures.
Yeah, he's got Star Wars figures in it. It's got Greedo. This is
Yeah.
Hammerhead.
Magic finger,
this is
magic
Lando.
finger.
Andy
Everyone.
makes a good point. Band of
Magic
Brothers is brilliant.
finger.
Have you seen the trailer for the new one about the skies? What's
Magic
it called?
finger.
So they made the Band of Brothers made Pacific, and now they're making this one, aren't they? Which is
Yeah, it looks. It's on
Oh.
Apple, isn't it? Another one that's on Apple. Yeah.
Red Tails 2.
Yeah, Apple, Matt. I'm telling you, Apple for $6.
All the
quid a
good
month.
stuff's on Apple, isn't it? It's all
Really
good.
is.
Yeah.
What? Jonathan hates ET.
Oh,
What?
So sad.
what?
Right, well, I think we're up to John's number 4, aren't we?
Well, I didn't like pick one, but I lumped the Star Wars movies into Star Wars
No problem.
because they
Why not? Why not?
they always we generally will like it was always a tradition. Like Mom would start cooking, and if the aunts and uncles were coming over, they'd start showing up and help to cook and start making food, and Star Wars would go right on the TV. Like it would be on some channel. It would just be on a channel. And right after Star Wars, they'd play Empire, and then after Empire, they play Jedi. So
I
we
agree.
had the whole day of Star Wars. It was like a
Mhm.
thing, and it would.
Mm.
I remember they would start cooking, and it would come on, and then by the time we're eating, it's like we're partway through Empire Strikes Back, and everybody would be eating and talking, but looking over at the TV because everyone would like get drawn into the Star Wars movies, no matter who they were, you know.
Mm.
Yeah, you can't.
And
Really
then-
pick
and then
one,
after
but
you were
but
done-
yeah,
After you were done, it's like people would get drinks and start sitting down in the living room, and Return of the Jedi would be on, you know.
Yeah.
that's one of the things I'm going to give the sequels credit for, because they did come out at Christmas, and I thought, well, fair enough, because they are in a way Christmassy kind of movies, aren't they? We all watch them at Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah,
time
yeah.
in
I
May,
didn't
yeah,
mind
but-
that. Yeah, Star Wars. I agree with that. If you had to, though, if you had to pick one to watch at Christmas, which one would it be?
I would actually watch the first one, Star Wars.
Yeah, I think I would as well.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah.
Even
relates
even
to-
even though you're right, it does make more sense to watch Empire Strikes Back, but
Yeah.
there's just when I think of like nostalgic childhood and it's like
Yeah.
nothing beats that first Star Wars for me. You
Yeah,
know?
Christmas. Yeah, it does. Yeah, you're right.
And like maybe you had a few toys in the early
Yeah.
80s, and you'd be on TV, and you'd grab all your toys on the carpet and sit there. Cross
Yeah,
legs.
yeah. I had mine in a shoebox, and the neighbor kid Joey would dump. He had a mason jar, and he would come over, and we'd sit on the floor, and we had this like oval carpet rug that went on the hardwood floor, and I'd dump my shoebox out, and he'd dump his mason jar, and we were always like, "Oh, let's play with it." You know, it was just, I don't know. I just fondly remember that mason jar. He'd always show up with it full of figures and be dumping it out. And I was always like, yes, let's go.
You can tell we live in the South Mason jar. These lads are like, what?
What is it, mate? Is it like a sweetie jar?
No, it's like it's what you put moonshine in, basically, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a huge with a lid.
He had a big one with a screw-on lid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there was like, you might want to say like sort of 8 or 10 ounce ones, but then there were also bigger ones, and he had the bigger one.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, it's always a way, isn't it? Someone always got a bigger one. I'll just empty it out onto the rug.
Yeah. John was just talking about like friends coming over playing Star Wars when you're a kid. A couple of weeks ago, I met up with a guy called Andy Brown, and he was the guy I bought the Death Star off when I was a kid. And he quickly popped round today.
Right.
I showed him my figures, but tomorrow I'm going round to his house to take the Death Star in the box. And yeah, he's going, "Oh my God, I can't believe you kept it." You know what I mean?
You can have a sit there and have a picture together with it. Sort of
Yeah. Well, he actually gave it to his brother Chris, and it was Chris who sold it to me. And Andy, I never knew this. Andy had always been really pissed off that it was like, "Oh, my brother sold the Death Star," years later, and it's like, "No, he sold it to me, and I've still got it." So yeah,
so he wants to, bring back.
Get reunited with it tomorrow.
What happens if you won't give it back, Tez?
You might want it back.
Thanks for bringing it back. You'd be like, "What?"
No.
I mean, do you know what Ethel and Ernest is? Because I remember the only thing I remember the same people that did the Snowman was that really dark one about the atom bomb, and it scared me as a kid. I didn't like it.
Oh yeah,
The
way the wind blows.
Way the wind blows. That's right.
It?
Great memory.
Yeah, very, very grim. Very grim. Yeah.
I don't remember Ethel and Ernest, or were they the two characters from Where the Wind Blows?
Characters, weren't they?
They were. Yeah.
It was good. I agree with that, but it scared me as a kid.
Because they die at the end, didn't they?
Yeah,
it was awful the way they deteriorate.
Raymond Briggs.
I like it.
Batman is number 5. Is Batman Returns. We've had that. Die Hard. We've had that. Jingle all the way.
Jingle
all the way.
Yeah.
Those are my cookies.
Oh,
this is something none of us have ever mentioned. The Harry Potter movies. Good choice, Rob. I love those films.
Yeah, it was the first couple of really like Christmassy on there. I would say definitely 1, 2. Yeah.
Your wife's a big Harry Potter fan, though. Do you know what Christmas, Matt?
Yeah, she loves the first few. She loves the original, like the first couple. I mean, I like that, the print like 1 to 3. When the kids are younger. Yeah.
The third one goes a bit darker. It's really
it's probably one of my favorites.
What makes like a movie like Harry Potter, or you go like a Charles Dickens movie? Well, I think like the Americans and the English have got like, do you know what I mean? They've got like that the essence of Christmas. Like you've got like Charles Dickens, snow, and in America as well. That they've got it just right as well with like. More commercial Christmases. I think English and American films, especially about Christmas, set on Christmas, they've just got its sweet spot. You never see an Australian Christmas movie, do you? No offense.
No, you don't. You don't really.
Actually,
do
no,
you?
You don't.
No, it's
Actually, that's a good point. Scott Cush is in the chat. I wonder if you can mention a Australian Christmas story.
Yeah, BMX Bandits with Holly.
Razorback
with Holly. Yeah.
That popped up on YouTube the other day. I was like, right, I'm saving that to my favourites. I'm going to watch it again sometime.
Great movie. Although I've never seen this movie. I've never seen 8 Crazy Nights. That was the cartoon, wasn't it? I never saw it. So
Keith likes a Free Willy. He does. Yeah.
Free Willy.
Good on you. Good on you. Good on you.
What about the worst film to watch at Christmas? Last Jedi.
I can't watch.
Oh, Mr. C.
I can't watch. I've watched it, but The Sound of Music.
Yeah. No
What?
musicals.
I'm with Matt with that one. I don't like music. I like musicals, but I'm just like, oh no, I can't do this one again.
Have you heard this about the new Willy Wonka film? That it's a musical and everyone's not happy. They kept it really hushed that it's a musical. And
Well,
then
the original one's a musical.
Oh, you could tell in the trailer it's going to be a musical.
It's not. The original one's got little bits in it, but it's not. It's a proper.
What?
Willy
It's got
Wonka
like
is a
10
musical,
songs in
man.
it.
Yeah, it's a musical, man.
Nah,
It's a musical.
Your imagination. It's got loads.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got to
It's
read
a musical, man.
I maybe because I've watched the Johnny Depp one as well. I've watched that one. That one's got a bit of musical with the
I like Johnny Depp one as well.
Man with a Golden Gun, Enter the Dragon, Labyrinth, RoboCop, and all great Christmas movies.
Is Iron Monkey does that take place at Christmas? I don't. Or did you
Iron
guys
Monkey? Is that?
Did you watch that during Christmas? See, over here, I don't know how it was in England, but here in the States, we actually got Iron Monkey, which was Iron Monkey 2 over there.
Right.
In Asia. But then they had to release the first Iron Monkey in the States as Iron Monkey 2.
Yeah.
And we got him out of order. It was like a really weird thing.
It's just like the Mad Max films, isn't it? Mad Max 2, and then it was the Road Warrior, wasn't it? Because they had to release it. Yeah.
The nostalgia back to back would be awful. Look at it, it would be horrible. It's not a movie, but the Mr. Bean Christmas special, that's to us.
Oh, with the turkey. So when he gets his turkey. Yeah.
Tez, what's your number 4?
Number 4. All right, then, hold on. Here we go. I think it's been mentioned already. Oh, no, yeah, here we go.
Oh yeah, Flash
Gordon. I don't know whether I did see it in the cinema, not in 81, I think it was, and I think it was around Christmas, or just before
with Sam, right?
Yeah, and you got the I think I also got the Flash Gordon soundtrack for Christmas one year as well. So, and it was I recorded them when they were on Christmas. And there's no snow in it.
Would have been on it Christmas.
That's a bit of snow in it, but yeah.
Great.
Talking of Flash Gordon, have we all seen the Ted trailer for the new Ted series?
No,
that's coming out. No,
has he got something? Is he in it?
There's a series for the Ted.
It's a prequel. It's a prequel, and the kid, Mark Wahlberg's character as a kid, is growing up in school. So Ted has to go to school with him, and it looks great.
How does Ted end up back in time with him as a kid?
Oh, because he was, because if you watch the films in the beginning, he wishes for him to come alive as a kid, doesn't he?
Oh,
now he's a teenager, and he
returns when he's an adult. Yes, that's right.
Now he's a teenager going through school in the 90s or late. Yeah, so it looks quite good.
Mary Poppins had put. Mary Poppins.
Yeah, that's a good Christmas one.
I forget. Shabby can't watch Ted, can he? Because it's a thing talking, isn't it?
No, I can watch Ted because it's not real.
It's not a bear.
It's not PG.
If it was a real bear, I'd shit myself. But no,
I don't think I've ever seen Ted 2, the second one.
Haven't you? Oh, you got to watch him. Yeah, that's
no, is that the one where they have a fight at the Comic Con at the end?
Yeah, Flash Gordon's in it, isn't he? Yeah.
I think I've seen it. Yeah.
Jonathan's top 5: Home Alone. Yep. Gremlins. We've had. Batman Returns. We've had. Home Alone. We've had. Die Hard. We've had. Empire
Strikes Back.
Christmas top 5.
Good call.
And E.T. of course.
Oh, getting E.T. in.
Right, my number 4 is something that none of you have said. No one in the chat said it. And John, I know there's a certain man called Scuba Pete that would 100% agree with me here. But I can't, John, I can't just pick one movie. I have to pick them all. No. So my number 4 is every Hallmark Christmas movie. I love the most cheesy. Everyone's shaking their head, but listen. It's all about finding love, being warm at Christmas, family, everything. A young girl, business type, comes back to the town.
That's what what's on Channel.
It's
Channel 5 film at the moment.
And you know the part that always makes me laugh, right? She's already engaged, right? In every movie, she's already engaged with some high business powered guy in New York or whatever. And at the end of it, he always comes to the town to find her, always, and he always brings a ring. And when she tells him, "Sorry, I fallen in love with somebody else," he's not bothered at all. He always goes, "Well, I'm just happy you found love." He's not bothered. Hallmark Christmas movies are a staple.
Oh, hideous! I
have to watch them at night though when my wife goes to bed because she hates them. I'm like,
I hate them. On Sky, when you get down the movie channels, there's actually like 2 or 3 Christmas channels now, and they come on now, and you're like, what the?
Horrible. If you watch one, you've seen them all.
I don't need, you just described the whole thing,
Yeah,
I love it.
Always the same. Yeah.
They count down till Christmas. They do every year. All new movies.
B and D listed actors, isn't it? Doing them. Yeah, he's never seen them before in any of them.
What was that one? Oh, I'm not going to remember her name.
I saw one with Terry Hatcher the other day. It was just on. God, you're in a Hallmark Christmas movie now.
Andy McDowell was in one making cookies. She was a proper Christmas cookie. Yeah. They're brilliant. They're absolutely brilliant.
Oh.
Gremlins is a great shout. Shabby, yeah. Gremlins is an awesome Christmas movie.
Yeah. Oh, Beverly Camp.
Mr. Cushy says it right. Poseidon Adventure.
Oh, Poseidon.
Yeah, there's disaster movies, Earthquake.
Oh, yeah. Poseidon 2 with Michael Caine as well. Yeah.
Towering Inferno.
Oh, no, that was my big fan of that.
The Santa Claus. Is that the one with Tim Allen? The Santa. I've never seen any of them. So our Jude used to love them.
Yeah, they're quite good.
Here's one for you. PGM. I hear The Lord of the Rings, Return of the Kings is a good Christmas movie. I hear someone you know.
Yeah, a lot. You know. It's a lot of there's a lot of
There's a lot of snow and the hobbits are elves, maybe.
Yeah.
Considering it's Christmas, gents, and we're meant to be all warm and cozy, there's been a lot of controversy tonight, and this is another one. I don't like Gremlins. I don't
like Gremlins either. I'm not a fan.
You don't like Gremlins?
Don't like Gremlins. Don't like the Goonies. I'm not that keen.
I love Gremlins. Love it.
Yeah.
No problem, Scott. Thanks for popping in, buddy.
I think it might be because it starts with G. Gremlins, Goonies. What's that one I don't like? Yeah.
Those are all perfect, great movies.
Oh.
Peaky Arrow, Peaky Arrow.
He's here. Peaky Arrow's
Oh, here's the one I was thinking of. So you know Anna Kendrick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the one Noelle. Have you watched Noelle?
No.
You got to watch that one.
I'll be on it. Don't you worry. I'll be on that.
If you liked those Hallmark movies, you're gonna love Noelle with Anna Kendrick. They're
awesome films. They're just warm for an hour and a half. It's having one in the background. Awesome.
It gives you that warm Christmas feeling.
Of course it does. That's what it's all about. What Mavelda's got, number one is Batman Returns. We've had that. The Grinch. No, we haven't had that yet, have we?
Yeah,
that was the animated Grinch, like from the original from back in the day, was another one that we would have to the Dr. Seuss that the animated, not the Jim Carrey.
There's another animated one as well, isn't there?
But
Die Hard. Sorry.
As kids, we were that was another one that we were looking forward to. And
big smile he does.
Now, number 5, I was talking to Steve about this last night. The Amazing Mr. Blue. It's an old 70s movie, apparently, but I'll have to look that up. Have you ever heard of that one?
No. I haven't. No, I can't say I have.
Was Uncle Buck Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving, I think.
Thanksgiving,
I'm a kid.
Yeah, Uncle Buck's a good movie, too.
Yeah, Bridget Nielsen. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Deck the Hall.
Hello, Stephen. All right, pal. Let's watch Steve's got. Deck the Hall with Danny DeVito. Matthew Broderick. What's that one?
Yeah. Is that the competition of decorating the house? The house. Yeah, it's quite a good.
That sounds right up my street. That.
Yeah, you'll like it. You'll like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the one with? What's the one with? What's the one with Tim Rob? The guy from.
Home Improvement. Was that something?
Home Improvement. Yeah, there's the neighbors.
The Santa Claus.
No, not the Santa Claus. The other ones with the neighbors, and they fight, and they decide to go on holiday. Yeah, they decide to go on holiday for Christmas, and it's all their neighbors, and they're fighting with their neighbors. Dan Aykroyd's in it as well. Yeah.
Oh, I think
Jamie Lee Curtis is in it as the wife. And then a daughter decides to come home for Christmas and they got to cancel everything. And all the neighbors start to help out. I can't remember the name of it.
someone will tell us.
Chipo says Battle of the Bulge with Robert Shaw is a classic Christmas film.
Battle of the Bulge. Yeah.
Robert Shaw's awesome.
Yeah.
I've seen him.
Oliver with Oliver. Please, sir, can I have some?
Please,
more?
sir. The English one.
Yeah,
Hello, Peter.
PJ was in Santa Claus the movie.
Christmas with the Cranks, that Luke says. That's what it's called.
That's it. Christmas with the Cranks. That's it.
Christmas from Luke.
Yeah, that's always the one.
Oh, right.
Here's Anne-Marie.
Anne-Marie's
Anne-Marie.
You've got The Grinch. Nightmare Before Christmas. Meet Me in St. Louis classic. Judy Garland loved that film. The Cranks.
Yeah.
The Cranks.
Yeah.
What's that one?
That's the one we were just talking about, Tim Allen.
Is that it? Is that the one?
Christmas with the Cranks.
And Christmas Story.
Yeah, Christmas with the Cranks. Yeah, it's with a big ham. I remember the ham rolling down the road and the car drives over it. Yeah.
PJ was in Leeds. PJ's been in everything.
PJ was in his weapon.
He's in everything. He's even in the thumbnail. If we look, he looks like Tez. He does.
Yeah.
Great picks, Anne-Marie. Awesome. Right, Matt, you're number 3.
Okie dokie. Here we go. Share.
Polar Express. That's a good one.
There we go. Of course, Santa Claus the movie. I always love it. This is on it's always on every year, isn't it?
It's a good, yeah.
It's a great film. Great film. It's got the
Dudley Moore in it.
Dudley Moore as the clever elf. Yeah. John Malkovich, not John. John Lithgow.
John Lithgow, yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Makes
good
the
baddie.
candy canes. Makes the
Yeah, he's the
Candy
baddie in
King.
Cliffhanger as well. Best baddie in Cliffhanger, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah. I think I saw that at the cinema when I was a kid. Santa Claus
The
movie.
budget for it was massive too. They went all out, didn't they, for this movie?
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
Yeah,
I love
great.
it.
Who directed it? Who directed it?
I know. Even what's the name's in it? The old guy. The guy from Rocky's in it. He's at the very beginning as well. He's like the
Hey, Rocky.
Burgess Meredith. He plays like the old Father Time, doesn't he?
old Father Time. That's it.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah.
movie. Yeah, I'm a big
think
fan of
it's-
that.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
That's brilliant. That's
Yeah.
brilliant. Oh. Hey, Tats and Toys, hey, pal. Everybody's coming.
That's some toys.
Everybody's here. Sure thing. He's a John Cusack and with Princess Vesper. Sure thing.
Princess Vesper.
Oh yeah, for Spaceballs actually.
Spaceballs,
Yeah.
Joan,
Yeah.
no, what was she called? Something. Joan Rivers. That was it. What who played? Oh no,
Joan-
no.
Oh, Joan Rivers was in it.
Droid.
The droid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was the voice of the robot. Yeah.
And it wasn't who I thought it was directed.
Gross
Gross.
Point Blank.
Yes, awesome film. One of my favourites. Yeah.
No way.
Prancer with Sam Elliott is a good one from the 80s. Rob says.
Prancer. Oh.
Prancer. So I like Sam Elliott.
Wizard
Yeah,
of Oz.
Samuel's
Yeah, I
good
agree with
one,
that,
yeah.
Stephen. Definitely.
Yeah,
Gotta
Wizard
watch.
of Oz.
Tez was talking about Wizard of Oz last week. So yeah, Wizard of Oz is a definite Christmas. Oh, you've missed loads, Jace. Honestly, we've all been talking about you. John told us some secrets about you.
Yeah, we all know about stuff. Yeah,
we all know now, Jason. We all know.
Pop up the shop, eh? Oh dear.
The Shaw's thing is a Cusack movie where he has to get across the country at Christmas to meet a sure thing.
Sure thing.
Guaranteed.
Oh right,
Right.
yes,
Great
yes.
comedy. Rob Reiner did it. Right.
Yeah, but doesn't it disappoint at the end of the film? He doesn't actually get the sure thing or something. I can't remember the film name.
Don't ruin it, Matt.
Sorry, everyone.
Spoiler.
Right, John, you're number 3.
Well, this is where I'm putting Die Hard.
Yeah. You got to.
It's worth
Yeah.
it, though, isn't it? I mean, it is a Christmas movie, isn't it? If you had to have a look at it, you have to, it is, isn't it?
And the
Okay.
lines, you know.
It's
Yeah.
just something that we always watched at Christmas, and
Yeah.
it was funny because even when I moved to Seattle and I got out there, and it was like I got a group of guys that every 2 weeks we'd get together at somebody's place and watch a movie together. And
Yeah.
every Christmas, Die Hard would pop up. the guys were like, "Well, we got to watch Die Hard Christmas week," and we were all like, "Yeah, we do." You know.
Yeah, I agree.
It was always a thing. You know.
Yeah.
Was it when it was released in the cinema in the States? Was it released at Christmas? Was Die Hard released
it was. I think it was actually released in the summer.
in the summer?
But it just took place at Christmas.
Yeah. Well, Die Hard 2 is at Christmas again, isn't it? Yeah.
Same place, same different place.
Yeah. Same. Yeah.
Ghostbusters gets an honorable mention from TJC.
Yeah.
Boxing Day. Yes, movies like
Oh,
they saved them on English TV for Christmas, didn't they? You know what I mean? That we were waiting years for, and Christmas. Let's have a look.
Batteries not included.
G'day. Oh, g'day.
G'day.
I love Walter Goggins. Oh, you can't beat a bit of Walter Goggins. Yeah.
Kenny's top 5. National Lampoon's Vacation. None of us have picked that yet. Which
No, I've never been a big.
Christmas
I've watched
Story.
them. Never been a big Lampoon fan. No.
Snowman, Santa Claus movie, Wonderful Life. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice
Yeah,
top
Wally.
5.
I've seen the one we go to Wally World. That one. I've seen that one. Yeah.
Oh, it's brilliant. What is it? That's John Candy in it. He was superb.
Yeah, and they got the grandmother wrapped up on the roof rack, and
On the
she
roof.
dies.
When she dies, they put her up there. Yeah.
On the roof rack, wrapped up. Yeah. Yeah.
The whole show could be a Christmas show with that hat that John's got on. Special with DSR. Well, that's what
special,
we're watching.
yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
special.
we've all got to get our Christmas hats on for later on.
Oh, there's another one we haven't picked.
Come in.
This is a
20
great
second,
one.
guys. 20 second.
Jack Frost. I don't think I've ever seen Jack Frost.
Yep.
Great
Oh
film.
yeah, is that where he turns into a snowman, Jack Frost? Isn't it?
He gets like ice.
Yeah.
Iced up.
George's picked one, which I agree with. If we ever did TV ones, this would be up there. Father
Father
Ted.
Ted.
With only certain horses, wouldn't it?
Father Ted.
Without a doubt, I agree with that. Yeah. Tez, your number 3, sir.
Oh, my number 3, sir. Oh
Three.
God! Every time I click it, it moves to the. Oh, there we go. This isn't just to upset Matt. Well, I didn't know. I didn't know Matt didn't like this film, but I've gone for Gremlins.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Well, that's actually the French. That's the French version. It's a French cover. But yeah, definitely Christmas. And it's
Matt,
just what I liked about what I love about Gremlins is the special effects, it's the animatronics. The Gizmo just walking, it's technically mind blowing. Because the close ups of Gizmo, the head, it's a massive head like that, isn't it? It's made to look small.
Yeah.
The ending as a kid, I remember that ending with the lighting and the weird noise. How it was going, and he like flies out of that fountain all gross. Like that got me.
He melts and the bubbles are coming up out the ground.
Yeah, that got me as a kid. I was always like, "Whoa, that's like the scary moment."
Is there going to be another one? I love the soundtrack. I can't remember who did the soundtrack. But it was hard to find soundtracks when you were a kid. So I used to rent it from the video shop and get one of those old tape recorders. You know, you have to put it up against the TV and record.
Great movie, yeah.
Yeah,
I like the Necker Mogwai that they've got in Walmart at the moment. It's only $25, and every time I go in, I think I'll get it next week.
Is it furry? Is it furry?
It's furry, yeah, and he sings a song. You know, he's Mogwai's theme. Well, I love it. That part when he's driving the Barbie car, he's brilliant.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Driving the
That's the
Barbie car.
reason. That's the whole reason I want that Barbie car.
Yeah, and it's the whole house. Billy's house is like the classic American Christmas house. You know, and his bedroom's in the attic, and he's got his comics out and everywhere. It's brilliant.
I like the little. I've seen it, but I'm not. But I like the bit where there's with the time machines in the background, and that dad's at the convention, isn't he? And the guy gets in, and then there's Robbie the robot walks by as well.
Steven Spielberg's in that scene as well, isn't he?
He's in the time machine, isn't he?
He's in
a vehicle that goes by or something? Yeah.
Doesn't it actually disappear like in the
background?
background?
I think it disappears. Yeah.
like he went somewhere.
Yeah.
That triggering people's OCD with uneven shelving units over 128.
Yeah. Don't look. I'll turn my camera off. I'll turn my camera off.
Pacific was good. I didn't like it as much as Band of Brothers. I loved Band of Brothers.
Band of Brothers
was
is
all
by
right.
far the best.
Yeah, Pacific is not. I didn't enjoy it. Band
Yeah,
of Brothers is.
I felt like the actors in the Pacific knew how good Band of Brothers, so they got a bit cocky
Yeah,
with it. You know?
I didn't
but
like
it's
it.
good. Don't get me wrong. Really
Yeah,
good.
not a fan. I've watched it once, and that was it. Band of Brothers, just go back and watch.
You can watch it again and
Yeah,
again.
you can watch that as many times as you.
I've got it on. I've got it on DVD. I think I've kept it on.
You know, it's funny. I watched the guy on YouTube go to the Eagle's Nest. You know where it is, and it's amazing what it looks like. They've turned it into more like a visitor centre now. You know, there's a restaurant up there and everything, but the places the views up there are unbelievable. They really are.
Oh, you mean yeah.
Steve-O here. Hey, Steve-O.
Steve-O.
There's one
here. Brilliant.
I think they're making one, or it might be coming out soon, but they're making one with it's a World War II with some of the Air Corps, the guys who were up there, and they actually wrote, because my grandfather was a pilot. He flew a bomber, and he was also he was a bombardier who graduated to become a pilot, but he had to bomb a lot of the European, like Poland and different places, and he wrote a journal every single day. And he wrote letters to my grandmother, his wife, like at least once a week. And they wrote the makers. Now I don't think my grandfather's like in the show. Yeah. But they wrote my aunt, and my aunt had to turn in. She mailed them all the letters and all the notebooks, because we still have them, to use as reference for how people felt and what they were going through. So they would have, they apparently wrote to a lot of people that they know, because my grandfather was one of the few that was left alive by the time he died. Like when he died, there may have been like 50 people left alive who fought in that theater.
Wow.
You know? So they, I remember he got like all this recognition. Plus he made it all the way up to where, you know, it was like the president, then a general, and then it was my grandfather. By the time he retired, he spent 33 years in the military. And so he made it all the way up to that. Is it a colonel or like, I don't know. It's right under general. It was like, so he reported to the general and had everybody else reporting to him, you know, when he left. By the time he left. So he always got all these like papers and birthday cards from the presidents and various other things. It was
that's awesome, man.
But yeah, they were going to use a lot of his notes and letters as reference. As far as I know, it's going to be reference material, so they can get how people felt like firsthand for the show.
Yeah, is it the guy who's just played Elvis is in it? I think he's one of the main pilots.
Yeah, he is. He was brilliant in that as well. Yeah, he's the main guy in it. You could watch The World Is Not Enough with Bond girl Christmas Jones, Denise Richards. She was awesome in that.
Oh yeah, Christmas comes twice a year.
And it's funny that David mentions Bond, because my number 3.
Oh, which one is it?
Oh.
Which
Roger Moore Bond movies for me.
Yeah,
Roger Moore. It was always my favorite Bond, always, and I love I love Moonraker at Christmas. I love Spy
Moonraker's good.
He was just, I loved that campy kind of style, and with me being in the suit game for years, he was impeccably tailored. I mean, if you actually look at Roger Moore and the way his clothes fit him, it's just super cool. He always looks good. But there's something about Roger Moore Bond for me. He just awesome.
What's your favorite Roger Moore Bond
probably
movie?
For Your Eyes Only. I love that movie.
That's in the
well, it's got my favorite, that Lotus, the Burgundy Lotus, the RS Turbo.
Yes,
the gold rims, and VTR sent me one, didn't he? I made a video on it. I love that.
Sheena Easton sang the song. Was it Sheena Easton?
Yeah, it was. So Roger Moore's Bond for me. But then again, I think it's the same as what John was saying about Star Wars movies. Any Bond movie at Christmas, but just Roger Moore to me was something special. I think it's because I was such a young boy when he was James Bond, so I loved it. You know,
what I always liked was it's kind of funny, but you know how most of the James Bond movies start with him like finishing up or just like doing a small mission, and then it gets into the bigger story. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I always wanted to see like a film where it was just a series of those little missions that he could complete.
Yeah,
Pierce Brosnan did him and Timothy. Yeah, they all did that.
Yeah, those little ones. I was like, just string a bunch of little ones together.
Yeah, you could
cool little
half 20 minutes.
Yeah, those cool little shorts.
You could do a whole series like that on Bond, can you? A little mini,
yeah.
Mini missions, yeah.
I always thought that about Superman. It's something I always thought about with Superman too, because every once in a while they'll show in a Superman movie. Every once in a while they'll show Superman like taking out some bank robbers or something, and they try to shoot him, and the bullets bounce off.
Yeah, like a TV or something.
Those are like my favorite moments in a Superman movie, when he's tackling, or like when he catches an airplane and lands and puts it down. You know, you know what I mean. I was like, I want a series of that stuff. Just give me a movie where all he does is stop bank robbers, and people are always shocked when they shoot him, and it just bounces off, or like he saves an airplane, gets a cat out of a tree. I don't know. It's stupid, but I just like those little moments.
Yeah, why not? Yeah,
that's what we should have with Superman Returns. The plane bit in the Superman Returns is like the best bit, isn't it? So
it lands in the Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
Jack Frost.
Rise of the Guardians. What's Rise of the Guardians?
Oh, that's it's quite a new film, 3D animated.
It was a young adult book that they turned into a movie.
It's kind of good. It's this the elements.
Owls or something? No.
Was there owls in it? Yeah, I think so, right?
Owls and birds in it? Something?
Rise of the Guardians.
Yeah.
Get mixed up.
Goblet of Fire, Goblet of Fire, yeah.
I feel like there was a bird or something in it, yeah.
I'll see TJC. Hey, Shabby, wasn't sure if my internet will be working or not. His top criminal films from Win are Polar Express. I love that movie. Great film. Home Alone, National Lampoons. Is that the first time Polar Express has been brought up? I think it is, isn't it?
I don't think I watched it.
Oh, it's a great movie, man.
Christmas, where he shines his sled up, his metal sled, and he shines it so much, and he sits on it on the hillside, and it just goes.
That's
so funny.
Yeah, he puts like that super slick like stuff on it. Yeah,
just watch this, and he just goes. It's like whoa.
Look at this. Sound of Music. Only time I was rooting for the Nazis. Oh, brilliant. Was it only musical? It's a shit music. Oh no, Wonka's an awesome movie, Kieran.
I liked it. I think I watched it going to a plane to New York, and it's Wonka's on. And I
think I've seen it enough times to know, but I don't class it as a musical. So,
Hey, Crazy, hiya, pal. Crazy 8.
Brazil.
Yeah,
that's a weird one.
I remember Brazil. Yeah.
I've never really watched. I've seen bits of Robert De Niro. Where he's doing the Robert De Niro's in it.
Yeah.
And like,
Wynn's he messaged me last night. He's getting. I think it's the snow. A lot of people's internet's going down.
All right.
Yeah, Scrooge was another one. Right, Matt, you're number 2, buddy.
Okie dokie.
It's been a good list. This I'm enjoying these lists. They've been good.
Yeah. Here we go. There it is. Of course.
Watched it last night. Watched it last night.
I love it. Yeah, I just love the little rat guy in there, and Gonzo. I love Gonzo.
Yeah, Rizzo the rat.
Rizzo the rat.
Rizzo
the rat and Gonzo. They're just like talking. They're narrating the story, aren't they? And
Marley and Molly.
I just love it. All the big, all the characters.
But Matt, that's a musical. That's a musical, Matt.
It's a Muppets film.
Muppets. A lot of Muppets do have some musical elements to them, but they
do, but it's not what I class.
It's not a straight-on musical, though.
No, it's not. No,
there's not that many songs in it. There's only about 3 or 4 in there, so I understand what you mean. But it's a good film. I really enjoyed it yesterday. Yeah, my son's got bang into Muppets. We watched that last night. He loved it.
Yeah,
First time I'd seen it.
And it made Michael Caine cool again. after Jaws: The Revenge, it made him kind of cool.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did.
I filmed the Flash Gordon. Yeah, it was made in 91, that movie, Muppets Christmas Carol. I didn't realise it was that old. Oh, yeah.
And it was, I think it wasn't Jim Henson's last time playing operating Kermit.
Yeah, was it?
No, it
Yeah,
wasn't.
because he-
No, he died before it. Kermit was. I saw this. Kermit was somebody else.
It was
wasn't-
Brian. It's his son took over. It's his son took over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought one of his
Brian-
last things was
Brian
the
Henson.
Turtles. I thought he made the Turtles film, the first one, didn't he? I thought that was one of his last films he did.
It was because everybody was like, "Oh, he's mentioning his son, and he just sounds just like his dad." Never-ending story. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's this
I've
one
never-
that Stephen's saying right here? Hi, Stephen, by the way. Not a film. The Flash Gordon cliffhangers. Buster Crab was always on over here in the UK. Buster Crab.
Yeah,
It was
Buster Crab.
the black and white one he's talking about, with the
Yeah,
where it always ended.
The Saturday morning shows.
It always
I think-
ended on a cliffhanger where, like, you didn't know if Flash got out of it, or and you had to wait till
Yeah,
next.
like
So
Buck
Buster Crab
Rogers.
was something to do with Flash Gordon then.
Yeah, it was the original. He was the original Flash Gordon. Yeah, and he was Buck Rogers as well. He was the original Buck Rogers.
There was another person who played Flash in the old ones as well, but he was the main one. They've coloured them all now, haven't they? I was watching one the other week.
Buster Crab actually appears in the 70s Buck Rogers as a cameo as well. Yeah.
And the Batman ones were always fun too, but the Batman ones were even more ridiculous with their cliffhangers than
I've
Flash
seen some
Gordon.
of- I've
Like
seen some of
there's
them.
one where Batman and Robin, they jump into the gangster's car, and Batman is still in the car, and
And
the
it blows up.
gangster, like, he knocks the gangster out, and you clearly see the car go off the cliff,
Yeah.
fall all the way down, and blow up.
explode.
And
Yeah.
there's no way Batman got out. But then in the next episode, they show Batman and him fighting in the car, and then he opens the door, and Batman jumps out,
Yeah.
and then they show the car driving, and it flies off the cliff. You're like, that didn't happen last time.
Yeah.
Like, it was like,
Proper ridiculous.
Do you remember Commando Cody as well? The rocket guy.
yeah,
Do you remember that?
the rocket.
Oh,
yeah.
I love that. Commando Cody. That's
Hold
where we
on,
got Commander
please,
Cody from for Star Wars. Yeah.
Yeah,
Matt likes Willy Wonka but won't watch Blues Brothers.
Wow. Gene Wilder. I mean, Gene Wilder.
Yeah, classic.
Yeah. I love Gene Wilder. Woman in Red. The Woman in Red. Everyone seen that one? That's a
Yeah.
good
Oh,
film.
Woman in Red, yeah.
Yeah, with
Christopher song as well, wasn't it, for the movie?
David does it as well. I won't keep that
Chris
secret, Dave.
Hillmore.
No, but got to have him. You got to have him on. They're brilliant. Yeah, Brazil. Yeah, Oppie said. Kenny, to be fair, Matt doesn't know what Willy Wonka was about. He just went by the title. I know, Reynolds. I can't work it out myself, mate. Our Luke, I just can't. How do you dislike Gremlins? It's strange, isn't it? But anyway, John, what is your number 2, buddy?
Well, we've said it a million times. It's going to be Gremlins.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, see, man.
See?
I was laughing because, like, my list has been mentioned 1,000 times. So it's like,
Yes, it's hard. Isn't
I
it?
feel generic at this point because I'm just rehashing. But I mean, hey, Gremlins, it is number 2.
That's got to be. You might get Matt. Wait, Matt, you have seen it, haven't you, Matt? You have
I've
seen
seen
it.
Gremlins, yeah, but I'm not like, I've got to watch it again. It's not-
Oh, madness.
Did you not watch it when you were a kid? Was it? Did you
I
watch
think
it
I
quite
did,
late?
yeah, but I just thought it was boring. Just didn't.
Boring.
Boring.
Oh man!
Yeah, just get on with it. Kill the bloody gremlin. Get on with it.
Kill the bloody gremlin.
PGM was the female gremlin in Gremlins 2.
PGM was-
There we
I
go.
love Gremlins.
Jason.
Elm Street, Halloween.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Halloween.
Elm
Making contact.
The Gate. Yes,
The
the
Gate.
Gate is awesome.
Oh, in the
yeah.
back garden, they found the gate to hell, don't they?
Very
Yeah.
strange Christmas.
I've
Isn't
only
that the
seen
one
one
where
of
he
those
plays
movies.
the
One.
record backwards and it opens the gate to
Opens
hell?
the gate in the back lawn, doesn't it? Yeah.
Not very festive, Jason. Not very festive. Not a festive one in there at all, really. Yeah.
No, very.
And all those little claymation.
Very dark. Very dark.
Like,
See, Noel is surprisingly good. See,
yeah.
There we
You're
go.
gonna
The
like
original
it.
Mr. Bondon is fantastic. Yeah, that's what Lord Malvalda said. It's done the same guy who did the Railway Children, which I love the Railway Children.
Railway Children, yeah.
Yeah, they've recently done a revamp of that, haven't they?
Extra
So,
Halls.
Jenny Agutter. Ooh.
in
American Werewolf.
Logan's Run. Logan's Run.
Logan's Run as well, Jenny
Great
Agutter.
movie. National Lampoon is a great movie.
Logan's Run here.
Logan's Run.
Got that the other day. I got the special one.
yeah.
Jenny Agutter was on Loose Women the other day.
HMV's premiere things. I got them that. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Logan's Run. That's a
Yeah.
classic.
It's a classic. Yeah.
Well, we're going to have to watch this, Mr. Blunden, because there's a lot of lads in the chat saying it's a great movie. So we'll give that a try, definitely. Christmas with the Cranks. So is E.T. Jonathan Redmond. Tez, what's your number 2, buddy?
Number 2, I can't remember now. I don't know what I've got.
Right.
Here we go. No, yeah. I just don't want to show me number 1.
No, never show you number 1.
Never show me number 1. They've all changed.
Here
we go. Have you got it there, Shabby? Wizard of Oz. I mentioned it last week, didn't I, for something?
Yeah, you got a thing for Wizard of Oz, haven't you? I think.
Yeah,
movie,
it's just a nice Christmas movie. It was always on when I was a kid, like the Christmas Eve movie. Do you know what I mean? I was always getting excited.
And when I learned, I think that this movie went up a notch when I was younger, and I learned that this movie came out when
black and white,
when color was like being introduced, and it was expensive, but they wanted to use color in the film. And I heard the story was that they said, well, we can't afford to do the whole movie in color, so they decided that Oz would be in color and the real world would be in black and white.
Yeah, well, it's like a sepia, isn't it? That it's.
And I thought it was a brilliant way to use the new technology.
Yeah, imagine sitting in the cinema in 1939, and you've grown up on black and white movies, and that would be as an audience, you would have blown your mind.
It would have blown your mind. Yeah.
I've just made a piece of furniture, Tez. I've just made a piece, and there was a picture I put on it where it's got Dorothy opening the door, and she's black and white, and everything.
Yeah. It's all dark shadow.
Clever, they did that, isn't it? It's very clever that bit.
Yeah.
Great movie, Tez. I agree with that. That's a time. It's like Jaws, and you can't make that again, can you? Really?
No. Yeah.
It's like a benchmark. It's probably like John said. It's probably like one of the most important, like introducing sound into movies, then color, and then maybe Star Wars and maybe Jurassic Park. And
they did the Return to Oz. That was a very dark film. That was a very dark film.
Yeah.
Return to Oz.
With a head off.
They've tried to capture it and redo different Oz things, and I just felt like it's never. It's never
the Wiz with Michael Jackson one, then Diana Ross. There was that one. So
and then Sam Raimi did one, didn't he, a couple of years ago?
Oz, the Magnificent Summit of Oz one. It was James Franco. That was
Am I doing another one though with the Wicked Witch when she's younger? And
Wicked.
Stuff.
It's called
Wicked.
Wicked.
Wicked. Yeah. It's the stage play, isn't it?
Yeah, I did a film of it. No, I don't know.
Des makes a good point. None of us have said this yet. Toy Story.
Toy Story. Yeah.
Polar Express, says Gerard. Yep, I agree with that. Holiday specials were the big. Stu was saying something. Funny, they are. The Star Wars holiday special is a must-watch. I hear.
Yeah.
No one's mentioned Krull or Tron yet, because they're quite.
No, Tron's not been done. Exactly right.
No, I don't really cast it in there Christmassy. No.
Tommy by the Who. There's a song
Tommy
called
Fiddle About.
Yeah.
There's Christmas songs.
Right, my number 2. I can rush through this because, like what John said, I think we've picked more or less, but I love this movie, and this is a must watch at Shabby's every Christmas.
Yep.
There we go. Yeah.
And of course, the movie. It was just he's right. Dudley Moore, candy canes, flying blooming elves. This just love it.
It's just how it starts and how just from the beginning, St. Nicholas or whatever it is, the story, and just clever.
Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. He's one of those. I always love the part where he's homeless outside and she invites him in for having something to eat, and he has that big spread in the house, and he's just
he's got the big can of Coke there and can of it's like massive can of it looks so big now, doesn't it?
So that's a great movie, brilliant.
Let's
have a look. I picked up my Chewy Life Day TVC figure.
Oh,
that's something I don't watch the Christmas special. It's not a thing for me.
You watch it once. You watch it once, and that's it. Yeah, it's terrible.
So if it was half an hour,
you have to have a party, put it on in the background, and not pay attention to it.
Yeah,
that's how you watch it. Yeah,
it just goes on for so long.
To me, I always thought the only good part was the cartoon. And
yeah.
then I found out, oh, you do like it, because later on I found out that nobody likes the cartoon either, and I was like, how could you not like that cartoon?
I love the cartoon. Boba Fett's in it, isn't it?
And I love that they put it on Disney Plus as just the cartoon, so you
Just
can
the
watch
cartoon,
it without having to watch the whole
Did you watch it the first time around then, John? Were you old enough to remember when it was on TV?
Yeah, we stayed up and had to watch it. Yeah. And then I remember I think my brother fell asleep and we were all disappointed. My mom was like, "We're never watching that again." Like,
oh right, so you knew instantly. Yeah,
we all knew instantly it was bad.
Yeah, terrible.
The stuff that we loved was when Star Wars appeared on the Muppets. When Luke Skywalker, C-3PO, and R2-D2 went on the Muppets, that's great. That was the best. Like, the best Star Wars.
Pigs in space.
Look at Crazy.
That's
a great. I love batteries.
I love batteries not included. That was
great story.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miriam's top 5 is Christmas Story, Miracle on 34th Street, Elf, A Christmas Start, Polar Express. So Polar Express has come up quite a bit. Elf has Miracle on 30th. That was one of George's, wasn't it? Miracle on 34th Street.
Yeah.
Aha! Now I have a machine gun.
I have a machine gun.
Hi, Mike. Hi, pal.
Mike.
Hey,
Mike. Morning, Mike. Morning.
Michael.
And I'll reiterate, Mike, for usual, Mike, I am probably the only one that's excited and will go buy all of those new Star Wars figures that are not vintage collection.
Oh, the 5 POA ones.
Yeah, the 5 POA. Yes, I love the artwork. I love the packaging. I like the figures.
Yeah, do it, John.
They do it anyway. Dollar General does them and Walmart does them, the 5 POA ones. They're in a box.
I'll probably get them. I might get a few of them.
Well, the amount of negative comments on Mike's video, it's just like it seems like the whole Star Wars community hates this thing. So they haven't even come out. They haven't even seen them in person yet.
We bought all the Solo ones. I did, and you buy the other ones.
I'm all in. I'm all in.
Right. So Luke's put his foot down definitely now. Luke's had enough. And there's no question that Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Set on Christmas Eve. He's attending his wife's Christmas party. She's called Holly, for crying out loud. And it's a Christmas movie, no problem.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Loads of Christmas references as well in the movie, like lines. Christmas sellotape on his back.
Yeah, you can get that on the back of a T-shirt, can't you? There's a picture of the gun with the
with the gun, with the Christmas.
I know, Luke. You should have said that, Des, because Luke's going to be messaging you now every 5 minutes. Like Des is never seen. I bet Luke's.
It's very odd. It's very strange. Didn't
Bruce Willis come out in public and say Die Hard is a Christmas movie?
He says it isn't. I don't know. I think he did it.
It bloody is.
Join the game, McLean.
It is always on the top lists. So.
I've got to watch this Silent Night. I've got to watch it.
Yeah.
Stay on, except for Des.
Come on, Dad. Treat yourself, Des.
He walks on glass.
Yeah, you mean the bathroom buddy, Kenny?
The bathroom buddy, or the smokeless ashtray.
And the kitchen scene in Gremlins is one of the best movie scenes when she's killing her in the microwave. In the
blender, Christmas tree.
I remember showing Lucy about 2 or 3 years ago that scene, and she couldn't share her picture and got like, I couldn't believe what she was watching. So.
But I always liked, didn't he have that toothbrush that tried to put its own? Yeah, it was like
all over.
Yeah.
And then like he had was that over the kitchen contraption where it was trying to crack the egg? It was like.
Do you remember he was at the convention, John, and the Sinclair thing was there? Clive Sinclair's car.
The Sinclair C5.
The robot was there, and you know what I mean. Yeah, the robot from
Forbidden. And the hammer.
Yeah, I think that's what Spielberg is in the C5. He's in
I got that one from JC. I got that one.
Yeah.
The Pelser, the stealing cars, the car dealer just shoots
all the windows get shot. Yeah.
I want to watch Gremlins now.
I am right. Vintage Reynolds Review. Do you watch it any other time of the year? Oh, that's a good point. He does indeed. Then he picks out. Oh yeah, that glass in his feet in Die Hard. Yeah. Oh
yeah.
Little stuff like that. It's like when the nail goes up and Home Alone and puts his foot on it. You're like, oh.
Yeah.
Glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, Matt, you're number one, buddy.
There you go. This is what we've been talking
I
about.
think I'm going to get it.
There you
I
go,
think
Matt.
I'm gonna guess.
Yeah.
Matt's number one.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It's always my number one every year. As religiously
Yeah,
every year,
yeah.
I get it. Christmas Eve, I get it out.
And
I
can
do,
you
I get it
believe,
out.
like this is the thing that always blows my mind. Like that was Alan Rickman,
Yeah.
and
Brilliant.
he went on to do so much good stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it was just like,
Nottingham.
He's the
Holy
baddie twice,
cow.
isn't he? He's the baddie in Robin Hood as
Yeah.
well. So,
Cancel
yeah.
Christmas.
and
Cuts your heart out of a spoon.
and he's like by Grabthar's hammer, and
I love him.
No,
and
that's-
he's Snape in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like
it's awesome.
it's everything classic you can think of. He's in it. He's
He's
there.
in it.
Yeah.
I love that line in Galaxy Quest where they've gone through the battle and they ask you, where are you going? And again, going to see there's a bloody pub. In space. I'm going to see there's a bloody pub. It's a classic line. And of course,
I always like it when they open the door and he's like, "Hello, air!" You know, like,
Hello, air. Can anybody breathe?
make sure we can
No.
breathe.
I love that movie.
John, where did your grandfather fly out from the UK?
I actually don't know. Do you want to see his plane? I have a fixed
Yeah,
photo.
get it. Let's have a
Oh,
look.
okay.
Get it, man. Bit of
Well, he's got a model, has he? Got a model of the
History.
plane. Yeah.
John Adams history.
This has been great. I've loved this show tonight. It's
Yeah,
been,
it's been good, isn't it?
Yeah.
really
I thought we'd struggle, but we are nearly out of time. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's
Really out of time. We're on our number ones now, aren't we?
Well, I've done my number twos and my number ones. So,
Yeah, number ones. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, honestly, Roger Moore as Bond, Kieran.
He designed his own clothes. No way.
Yeah, Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Safari Chic, wasn't it? It was Roger Moore for his Safari Chic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my favourite toys as a kid was the Roger Moore White Blaster. VTR went to it, I think, at a toy fair, and there was one still in the package, and I thought, oh man, that's awesome. That was awesome. Right, let me make you big, John. Hold on one sec.
So this is the plane you took off from.
This is the one that he flew,
That's a Lancaster bomber.
and
Yeah.
there's a bullet from the plane.
Wow.
And what I did is I glued it
It's
to
on there.
this. It's like a frame with an inset. So I
Yeah.
took the photo that my grandfather gave to my dad, and then I got the bullet and I put it in there, so it all
Wow.
is together. As a,
Wow.
I did it as a,
That's
I
Is that a
did this as
Lancaster bomber?
Yeah.
I did it as a it's like, what is it, like a B-20? I can't remember, B-29 or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But or 24. I don't remember the numbers all the
It's
time.
got four. It's got.
But I do
four
know
engines.
I do know that
Yeah.
I do know that this plane existed up until about 3 or 4 years ago, and they were bringing it around to air shows. Like the plane still existed, but then
Wow.
3 or 4 years ago it crashed at an air show with people on board, people who had paid to take a flight.
Oh,
And
wow.
it completely got destroyed. Like it blew up and everyone died
Oh, my
during
God.
the air show.
Wow.
So
Wow.
now it no longer exists, but it did exist all the way up to about 3 or 4 years ago.
Wow.
brilliant. Brilliant story. Brilliant. Yeah, more at
No,
Christmas.
it's a B-24. Crazy 8 says it's a B-24.
B-24, yeah. I just don't remember the numbers all
Yeah.
the time, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sure did. I agree with that.
B-24 Liberator, yeah, there you
He
go.
was cool in the Persuaders too.
People,
Yeah.
some
Oh,
plain
yeah.
people, plain people in the chat.
Ta-da.
That's a good point. Yeah, Sheena Easton was in the title, wasn't she? Yeah.
Was she?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, because I remember doing the intro from one of my videos and she was in it. So, yeah, I do remember that.
She sets up a flat top. I think, yeah. That's awesome.
You're going to Belfast following Monday, are you, Joe? George, you going for Christmas or are you just going for holiday? Was an absolute smith with Sheena Easton, hence why she was in the title. They are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember that movie with Antonio Banderas? It was, what is it called? The Mexican, I think it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
There was a scene that was cut out of that film where they go and they go to like get a car and take off, and there was a dead body in the car. I'm the dead body in the car.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah, I got to be an extra in the movie, and they were like,
Why
we
that?
usually just lay there," but they ended up cutting the scene out of the movie.
Oh, I was
That's
gonna
not
Oh.
Okay. I was going to say, is there a deleted
I don't know if there's that'd be funny if there's deleted scenes out there somewhere and you can see me all dead.
You dead in car.
Any Bond movie except for No Time to Die, that was just stupid. VTR says. So. Oh yeah, I've heard really good things about this -1. Everyone's enjoying it.
Oh yeah, Chris said it was really good. Thousandth Ghost. He said it was really, really good.
Is it set in a different way back in a time period? When's it set? Kind of. When's the time period for it? Does anyone know?
I don't know.
No, I've not seen. I'm not a massive Godzilla fan, but yeah, I've seen like bits of it.
Is it like a prequel?
It's not in with the MonsterVerse stuff. It's set apart from.
Yeah.
They are. Cat loved it, so that's brilliant. Right? Yeah, I'm definitely going to see that. Right, John, your number one Christmas movie.
Well, I am putting Christmas Vacation because. Every year I would laugh my ass off at that movie where he gets all pissed off and kicks and punches Santa and the lights. I mean, his Uncle Eddie like dumping the sewage. It's glowing all green.
Oh, yeah, God, it's
what does he say to his neighbors? Bend over and I'll show you.
Randy, was it Randy Quaid? Randy Quaid.
Yeah, Randy Quaid. Yeah, the cat that gets electrocuted under the chair.
Randy Quaid in about 2 years.
The squirrel in the Christmas tree. I mean, come on. It's like just one right after another. The gags. It was we were laughing so
It's funny because you don't think Julia Louis-Dreyfus ever ages, but she was in that movie too, wasn't she? She played the neighbor. So
that's right from Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Everything bad happens to them too. The freaking tree goes right through their window.
Or through the CD system.
Yeah.
Is that when he's trying to get a bonus from his boss, isn't it? Is that the big thing? Yeah.
They open up their window and he turns on the lights and it's like they fall off.
Does he get tan?
He
staples his shirt when he's putting the Christmas tree lights up. He staples his shirt.
Oh, it's classic.
Yeah, I love that film. I agree. Right, Tez, your number one.
Oh, here we are.
I've got it.
Oh no! I've just had that one.
Oh.
There we go. No, like John said, it's. I think it's just the original Star Wars. It's to do with your friends or just playing on the carpet with the few figures you had at the time, asking for Star Wars figures at Christmas, and I think it was as a kid as well. It was always. It was shown sort of after Christmas, maybe on Boxing Day. So you've had a few Star Wars figures and I'm sitting down and watching Star Wars, getting me figures out. Brilliant, loved it.
Great movie.
No snow in it at all. The original Star Wars, but
two things that get me. You're talking again about getting stuff and playing with it right away. Like two of the things that I remember the most about Christmases growing up. It's this era when I would get Star Wars toys, and then the next era what I totally remember is when the Super Nintendo or when the regular Nintendo, the NES, the first one was out. I always got a role playing game. Like 1 year I got Final Fantasy, another year I got Dragon Warrior. Was it Dragon Warrior, right? And it was like I'd open that Christmas gift up and I'd be like, oh, and I just immediately I was sitting there itching. I was like, well, you guys open the rest of the gifts fast, hurry up, because I wanted to get upstairs and plug the Nintendo cartridge and just play it, and I would play it all day. And it was like I just have those two things. It was either when I was younger, it was the Star Wars toys. You would immediately crack those things open and just start playing. And then when I was a little bit older, it was that Nintendo game, and I was just like, I always got one, and I was always like, I can't wait to get upstairs.
I think I was the same.
Why people sort of card backs and vintage boxes? Because when we were kids, these were ripped straight.
They were ripped to pieces. It's funny, isn't it? Because I think maybe when some kids got a bike for Christmas, and you're like, but it's really cold out, and you're not going to go on your bike. So
that's true. Yeah, we need a new Christmas movies. Tez Saves Christmas.
A gravy Christmas.
Yeah. Does Tez remember Christmas? Does he remember it? Oh,
does he remember Christmas?
Tez has it unlisted.
You know, it's been a year since BOE sang his Christmas song. Do you remember his Christmas song with Only One last year when he's playing the guitar? 12 Days for Christmas, BOE song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was good.
That
Yeah.
made
BOE,
my
yeah, that was a classic. Last year.
so hopefully when we do our open mic night, Christmas night this year, which you're all invited to, everyone in the
22nd.
Oh,
22nd. Yeah.
so hopefully BOE will sing his Christmas song. It's a tradition now, BOE. You've got to sing your Christmas song.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think
Go on, Matt.
I'll say one of our main guests is going to be only one is going to be on, so he's going to be the main person. Then we'll have loads of other.
We'll have to bring his guitar. We'll have a nice sing along. We'll all make some hot chocolate, Matt. We'll all make hot chocolate.
Yeah, see if BOE's got a new poem this year. Hopefully, we can get right in, BOE.
Yeah.
Get right in. Yeah.
Was he? Was also a gold winning
Olympic swimmer. Well, he's got a bill for it, hasn't he?
That's right, I picked him. Yeah.
Right, my number one. Luke is wrong, you see, because Luke was trying to tell everyone that Die Hard was the greatest. This is the greatest Christmas movie ever, every year without fail.
Oh, is it a Pee Wee Herman film?
There you go.
No. Christmas Story.
Honestly, the funniest thing is I'd never heard of this film in England. We never grew up with it and so forth.
Never shown.
Well, they run it for 24 hours. And so I thought, I'll watch this. It is probably the greatest Christmas movie I've ever seen. Ralphie and his brother Randy and what they get up to at Christmas. And as toy collectors, you've got to watch A Christmas Story. You've got It is the toy collector's nostalgia film. It is. And then they made the other one, didn't they, last year, John? They actually made a second one, A Christmas Story Christmas, which was they were all
grown up.
Yeah, they all came back.
Wow.
They got a lot of the same actors. Yeah.
And it was brilliant, honestly. But A Christmas Story, then watch another Christmas Story. Because they did make Christmas Story 2, but it was crap. It was, and then they came back with another one last year. So, but honestly, lads, you got to watch.
I'll be able to stream that somewhere. Maybe on.
Oh yeah, I think you can.
Honestly, I showed my mum. Now my mum loves it. It's just it is.
What is it? Set in the 80s? Set in the 80s?
Well, no, it's set in the 50s, but it's made in the 80s.
Oh.
Yeah, and they're all at the front of the department store, John, looking at all the toys. It's just brilliant. It is. Honestly, watch it. Anyone who hasn't seen it, and I guarantee you'll like. I've yet to meet somebody, John, that hates this movie. That
I know.
Like it. Yeah, it's a great film. So that's my number one. So
there we go.
They are all our Christmas films, lads. There they all are.
This was a lot of fun. This was a good one.
Yeah, let me just get down to the chat and then we'll call it a night because we've gone 5 minutes over, haven't we?
It's always good talking about Christmas.
You want to see Chris's 5 in the chat?
Yeah, I saw that. I did see that.
Lovely.
Smith Lords.
Yeah, lovely.
Hi, Chris. I'll get down to it. Let's just get down here as fast as I can. So let's have a look.
Yeah.
We've been to the Wiz. We've been to the Wiz tonight. Yeah. Cheers, our Des.
Yeah.
Smash that.
Yeah.
Here we go. I thought I would cut you open. Is Jason's top 5? Amazing Mr. Blunden again. We've got to watch that movie. Die Hard, Star Wars, Santa Claus, and Flash. Buddy Ebsen. He was in the Beverly Hillbillies, wasn't he, Buddy Ebsen?
Ding 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 ding.
We'll watch the old Super 8 family films extended.
Yeah.
Way back then. Yeah, that's awesome. Battle of the Bulge, we've had 2 of them. The Longest Day. What's the longest day, Matt?
Longest Day. That's the one where they have to cross the bridge, isn't it?
Yeah,
Loads of that. James Caan's in it. Anthony Hopkins is in it. There's loads of people in it. What's his name? Butch Cassidy, actor.
Butch Cassidy's Robert Redford.
Robert Redford's in it. Sean Connery's in it. Michael Caine's in it. It's great.
Wow, what a cast!
It's great. Yeah,
Jesus.
Yeah, great selection.
It's classic.
Yeah, good.
It's classic.
He's just,
It's classic,
I think he's just put that and put it off. He hasn't said anything else.
I remember Faces of Death. They made us watch. We were in driver's ed, and they made us watch Faces of Death because they were like, "You guys got to learn what it's like to be." There would have been 1 or 2 car crashes in Faces of Death.
Bridge too far.
And they were like, "This is the bad stuff that can happen to you kids."
Is it really horrific? Hey, John, he's busy. They get the guys in the States getting their books now, aren't they? The second run.
Yeah. Everyone's getting them. Gilster got his and all that. Jeff got his. Yeah.
Yeah.
For the second run. Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
I bet them guys have been busy. Bet they've been busy.
We'll have to get. Well, they're going to have to come on, all of them, like me, Matt, and Tez have said.
Get Johnny in. Great.
We've got an open mic for Christmas, and we do it every year. It's tradition. We ask what you're getting for Christmas. What was your favorite Christmas present? And you've all. It's only for 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Matt,
You don't need a camera. This is ZSR. We're not professionals here. Just get your phone. Come in. You'll see a link in there. Come in and talk to me, Matt and Tez. John, you'll be coming, won't you?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's tradition. Everyone's got to come in. So everyone who watches ZSR, sorry, and you've never commented or you come in and say hello to the boys. It'd be awesome to see you.
We'll have a special reveal because mom actually almost spilled the beans, but Dad was trying to Venmo her some money, and they weren't clear on how this Venmo worked. So I had to show them, and I was like, "Why is Dad sending you that money?" And Mom was like, "Shut up! You didn't have to help us with that, because so they bought something nice for me for Christmas, and I have a feeling it could be a Yoda for the Yoda collection. So
nice.
So we're gonna have to see what they had to. It's big enough to where they had to split it. My mom and dad. So I might have something cool to show off. We'll have to see.
Did you see Jess's comment there, John?
Yeah, there's an old airfield.
Yeah. I know. Bridge Too Far I was thinking about instead. Yeah.
It's very likely. I mean, because I'm sure they flew out from there a number of times, or over in the UK. I'm sure because it would make more sense to just fly out from there, right?
Yeah. He's going to Shepton Mullet.
Yeah, I bought the animatronic one myself, the holiday one, because the day after, what was it? So my local Home Depot had those animatronic Yodas, the holiday ones that are like 3.5 feet tall. They had 24 of them in stock, so they marked some of them down to half price the day after Halloween, the exact day after Halloween.
Wow!
So I bought one. And now they're back up to $200 for the Christmas wave.
Yeah, cool. So
I was like, I knew it. I was like, they're going to lower the price for a day or two, and then they're going to bring it back up to normal. And that's exactly what they did. But I grabbed it when it was half price, so I got it for $99.99 instead of $200.
Wow. Honestly, you lads can look at this. They're going on and on. I'll get down to the bottom.
I know they're going on about Longest Day and the Bridge Too Far. Yeah, I know. I got them mixed up. Don't worry. Chill. There's so many war films. I know which one I was talking about.
The two man.
Someone was it Jason saying happened on DT? Yeah. Oh yeah. I've watched enough war films. Yeah.
The Longest Day, A Bridge Too Far, where they have to hold the bridges.
Yeah, I know. Longest Day had John Wayne in it. Yeah, I know. I was just getting them mixed up. They're all the same, aren't they? They're all the same. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Oh,
they're all the same.
The whole thing.
Yeah, of course, the Rookies here, Matt.
I know.
God,
chill, everyone.
It's like Star Trek. It's the same as Star Wars, isn't it?
Oh, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
G-Force is like, just keep commenting. We'll see how long we can push them to go.
I think G-Force is the last one, so we're done. That's it. Our top 5 Christmas movies is over.
It's over for this year.
So Matthew, we're on next week.
Yeah.
The Luckiest Days matter.
I'm just going to turn my camera off from now.
Right? Yeah, you just.
In his kitchen next
week. That's just not going to bother being on anymore.
No, I'm just going to see this now. That's what you're going to see. That's it. That's what you're going to see.
That's what you're going to see.
They're the same one. That would be hilarious. They don't realize it's the same one.
No.
Get vintage. This is starting to feel like the
Awesome, well, boys, Steve. I have to say thank you for having me on. It's a pleasure as always. I love talking with you guys. I love seeing everybody in the chat. There's a lot of old friends here in the chat that I haven't seen in a while, and it's great to be back with everybody. And Merry Christmas to all.
John, you've always got an open door here, mate. Always.
Yeah.
So, let's have a look. Great chat.
You're the hinge to our door. John is the hinge to our door.
All right,
you sure I'm not the knob? You sure I'm not the knob?
I know I'm the knob.
You're the knob? Okay.
Right, we'll see you next week. Shabby. We'll see you next week on Matt's
See you next
channel.
week, guys.
Have a great
Thanks, John.
weekend.
Oh, we got some good guests.
Oh, we got some